I went for a cigarette.
What up, everybody? Psycho went for a cigarette. He says, "Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Appreciate you.
We
all
don't
being
promote
here."
smoking here.
No, not at all.
While Pong's holding the vape.
That's not smoking. This is a good way to get off smoking.
Yeah, it's a good way to get off. Hold on now, guys.
Nicotine is healthy for you.
This is starting on the wrong foot.
Wow.
Sup, chat? Thanks for hanging out already. We already got 25 people here waiting for this stream. We are excited. We are pumped as hell. We got more people joining us. Kate's here as well. We got Steel Rain's going to be joining us closer to the time of the show start. And we may even have 3-bit here for after the show. Fuzzy should be here on his way at some point here too as well. We're excited for the Dev Direct from Xbox, Bethesda. We're going to have lots of cool stuff. We're going to get Minecraft Legends, Elder Scrolls Online, and then the 2 games most of us are anticipating, Redfall and Forza Motorsport. Gameplay for everything. Deep dives from for the most part. I kind of feel like we're going to get a lot of explanation. And we're probably going to get some release dates, as has been alluded to as well. So we're all pumped for this.
Live?
Yeah, we're live, baby.
Oh, okay.
And let's go ahead and get started with some of the intros here. Starting with First in My Heart.
Did you notice we color coordinated today? Just got to point that out.
You guys always color coordinate.
We
It's so
did.
weird.
You know, and if you Jasper's kind of on the same page too.
It's
with
like
this.
it's a dark
can't
gray.
see.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
got dark
all right.
gray with a
Okay,
black
okay.
hat. You know,
I'm
I
just
got a
saying you
black-
got the light and dark. I got the light and dark too.
Yeah.
Looks nice. Yeah, we're good. All right.
I'm just
sorry.
I'm over here sporting the Xbox logo.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, you are. Fanboy.
Fanboy. Xbox fanboy.
Oh no.
Let's start with my lovely wife Caitlin. What's up, babe?
Hey.
You excited for this?
Chocolate.
You're having what?
I just made some hot chocolate.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your yearly snowfall last night in Dallas?
We didn't get any here.
Not. in
I
our
know
little
parts
town.
like close to us did, but we didn't get any.
It's snowing here now, so that's cool.
Of course, you live in.
I know
a
the
snow
tundra,
place.
the frozen
Yeah.
tundra. I know.
The frozen tundra of Minnesota.
Yeah. Babe, I saw people in like Plano and McKinney and stuff posting snow pictures.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Like how much?
It like covered the ground.
Really? I'm
Yep.
a little jealous.
Yeah.
Shout out to our brother who joins us from the Streets of the Shop podcast. Extended family member here at Fun Speculation for sure. The one and only PTK Blam, host of one of the best podcasts out there, I gotta say. What's going on, PTK? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I don't do this often, so it's good to be here with the family. You know, I see all the familiar faces, everybody in chat. Shout out to you guys. You know, please come show love here at, Fun Speculation. Mav is a phenomenal host, has a phenomenal crew. You know, we're all family here, but I'm pumped. I'm actually, like I was telling you before we actually hit that live button, I'm way more pumped than I actually thought I was going to be. I thought I was going to be a bit reserved, but I can't help it, bro. Like anytime these events come up, we don't get them that often.
Yeah.
So anytime we get something like this, and this is very out of the ordinary for Xbox even. So I'm super hyped, man, for everything that they're going to show, man. So I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're gonna get things more often now, though. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be out of the ordinary, but maybe this is gonna change course for Xbox.
Yeah.
Going with their financials are pretty assy yesterday, so maybe they want to stay in the hype train all year round this year. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We got Psycho hanging out here as well. What's up, Psycho?
What's up, everybody? It's a fucking beautiful day. We're finally going to get some news from Xbox with games that we've been anticipating for. Anticipating, all right, not anticipating. Since last year. All right, we've been waiting.
You know what Psycho was watching before he got on here?
That's why he had to have his cigarette.
So yeah, good times.
Right on. The one and only Pong Soul. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? We've got the Fun Speculation Shop Living Split Screen mashup going on today. As soon as everybody gets in here, it's a great day. You know how much I love these. This is when the big kid in me gets to come out. I love these shows, right? And we're looking forward to some gameplay, some release dates, It's what we've been talking about, everybody. This is the discussions we've had. We wanted Xbox to do this, and after the Game Awards kind of let down with them not showing up, this was the perfect way to come back. And like you said, Mav, if this is something they do on a regular basis going forward, we could be seeing the future of marketing and how they kind of get their games out there. So I'm pumped, man. I can't wait. Even if we don't get anything outside of the 4 games that they talked about, even if we don't get any surprises, this is still going to be a fantastic show because Forza, Redfall, Minecraft Legends, even ESO, because I'm thinking about hopping back into ESO. Let's see if they do something today to get me back over there again. This is going to be freaking amazing, and I can't wait. So let's get down to business here.
I don't know if you're going to get your cross progression there, Pong.
Destin talked about it in his video.
Did he?
Yeah, he said he was hoping that they were finally going to announce it, that could be the big feature that they're going to announce because it would open up the game even more if they do that. So,
that would be huge for a lot of players that have made the migration over to Xbox this generation. We got Jasper hanging out as well. What's up, Jasper?
Yeah, it's going all right, I guess. I've just been battling different supports on different companies trying to get a game to work. So that's what my day's been up to.
So Forspoken's not working on PC, Xbox.
Yeah, if you bought it from the Xbox store on PC, Forspoken does not work. So,
I thought somebody already reviewed it there.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
That is weird. How is that possible?
Because I've heard more than just you, Jasper, saying that it's not working for anybody. So.
Is the review codes like different version, maybe, possibly?
Well, they said in their initial review that they mostly played on Steam. So
right,
but that doesn't. Just believe it at that.
Okay, we won't say anything more. Shout out to DRAWNTJ, hit us with a $5 super chat. Says, hi, you guys. Forza Motorsport better have 2022 and 2023 cars. I mean, all sorts of cars, including supercars. Oh, they're going to have all kinds of cars. They're going to have...
wait until Fuzz gets here.
They're going to have...
Man, I can't wait. I'm so pumped for that.
They're going to have an army of cars. An army of cars is going to be there.
It's all 1980 Datsuns. That's it. That's all they're gonna have.
Well, I'm okay with 1980.
I'm okay
Datsuns.
with that. Actually,
yeah. Let's get some 1980 Datsuns. Let's go. Caitlin, member for 17 months, says Psycho went from meteor showers to golden showers. I guess so.
Hey, some chicks like it. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow.
No king shaming. All right, R. Kelly, just back off.
Hey, at least my girls are.
Hey, it's good for skincare, according to a lot of people nowadays. So
yeah.
I'll just ask my neighbor's wife and see what she says.
Oh my God! Who was that catcher that used to play for the Yankees? Was it Jorge Posada? Didn't he like wash his hands in goat piss?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Make his hands softer.
Yeah, it's supposed fermenting pee is supposed to be good for your skin. So.
Is that why you look so young for as old as you are, Pong?
Yeah, I've been doing that for a lot longer than people know. That's correct.
That's the fountain of youth, folks. Goat piss.
What the fuck is this podcast?
I have no idea.
Oh God, I hope Phil Aaron Greenberg comes on here one day. I really hope we get those big guys from Xbox on here.
Well, hey, Phil Spencer, do you ferment? Welcome to
Larry
the show.
Herbach does.
Phil, you're looking pretty young these days.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
Speaking of
Good piss.
all that stuff, hey, everybody, breaking news. Manscaped now sells beard products. That's right. They are once again revolutionizing men's grooming with a brand new beard hedger. From a beard trim to a fresh shave, the technology behind the beard hedger allows you to shape your signature beard look. You can finally use Manscaped products to make your drapes match your carpet by going to manscaped.com and using code FUNSPECULATION for 20% off and free shipping. Thanks to our sponsors of this channel, manscaped.com. Again, don't forget to stop shaving your nuts with your or beard razor, your beard razor with your nuts. You can have both now. Manscaped.com, 20% off and free shipping using code FUNSPECULATION.
Stay smooth, stay fresh.
Yeah. The one thing,
Manscaped.com.
the cool thing I like about their beard hedger is that you do have one guard that switches lengths as opposed to having all those damn attachments, that like break over time. You know what I mean?
Did you guys see the John Daly commercial? It's freaking amazing.
No, I haven't.
because they show it off. That's what he's advertising. And
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's freaking amazing. You got to see it.
Right on.
I love Daily.
Well, I mean, I guess we can kind of get into some anticipation for this show. You know, we got the 30 minutes, perfect timing. You know, we got the intros, most of the intros out of the way. We'll have another one when Steel and Fuzzy hop in here. But we got exciting show here, I think. What game are you most anticipated seeing, PTK?
I'll be honest with you, probably gonna be Redfall for me. Out of all the games we're gonna see today, I do think Redfall is probably gonna be that wow factor for me. I do think it's probably gonna show the best. Because I do think out of the games that are gonna be shown, it does have the highest ceiling. I mean, I think Forza is gonna be amazing, and that's not even downplaying Forza. I hope Fuzz, for all of the people that love cars and are super into it, and Dealer and those kind of people, I hope they get everything that they want out of Forza. Because that community is extremely dedicated to that franchise. They wanted a lot of changes over the years, so I do hope that they get everything that they want. But I'm looking forward to Redfall. I do think that game is going to be bigger than a lot of people anticipated being. It's going to have a lot more legs, essentially, is what I'm saying. And I think people are going to anticipate it having. I do think we'll be able to play that game for years to come, whether it be DLC, all the other things that they're implementing in the game. I want to see that stuff play out. So seeing a deep dive, seeing weapons, how the loot works. You know me, I'm a looter shooter fan. So let me, throw some loot at me. I'm a cheap date, so I just need the loot. We can figure everything else out after that. So I really want to see Redfall. That's going to be the highlight for me personally.
Right on, dude. Yeah, I'm excited about Redfall too. I think Redfall is going to be a much bigger, better game than people are anticipating. With the scope of it, and people used to assume just because it had co-op and it was a shooter that it was Left 4 Dead thing and stuff. And it's like, it's not Arcane. You know what I mean? And it never was. It never was what they described whenever they talked about the game.
Tried to tell him, Mav. We tried to tell him.
We tried to tell everybody. And then finally, that Games Radar article came out, and people were like, "Oh, really? It's not like that? Oh, okay, cool." And we've been telling you from the start because they've already told everybody this to begin with. But I'm glad more people are getting on the train for Redfall. It could be a big, actually, surprise because it doesn't have the expectations of a Starfield, of a Forza Motorsport, or any of these other games. I think it's kind of like that wild card that could either hit big or miss. And if it hits big, that's a big new IP for Xbox, right? So
absolutely.
Hey, Fuzz is here. Fuzzy Belvedere. I'm not even gonna guess what your favorite thing to see today is.
Most anticipated game,
right?
Yes.
It's 007. No, I'm just
okay.
kidding.
All right.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
With no online multiplayer. Let's go.
Motorsport. I even had to change the picture to put my racing helmet on and everything. So yeah, I can't wait to see what they have.
Oh, I always thought that was a military helmet for some reason.
Casper. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a trackless and carless, and I'm hoping they show some of the like day-night cycle stuff, some of the tire compound stuff. So
Fuzz, what do you think they're going to focus on today, though, with tomorrow's hour-long kind of deal as well? Don't you think they'll save like the trackless and the carless for then, or do you think they actually will give us some of that today?
Well, I think today they're going to focus on release date. They're going to probably focus on some of the details as far as the visuals. I think they're going to also focus on some of the updates to the tracks as far as maybe pit road or pitting strategies and things like that. Okay. And then I think they'll save, I'm guessing they'll save like the day-night transition, the suspension model stuff for tomorrow. But I'm hoping they let us know that, oh yeah, we're going to launch with like 400 plus cars or 500 cars, 36 tracks, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's mainly going to be like a highlight on the visuals, release date. Tune in tomorrow for more details on like, suspension stuff and all that.
Right on. Yeah, I'm excited for Forza 2. That's honestly my most anticipated for this show as well. It's been too long. I found out the other day it's actually been 2017 since Forza Motorsport had come out. So you're talking about it'll be 6 years. Is that real? That can't be right. Right? 6 years without a Forza Motorsport game?
I think 7 and 6 are all delisted. I think the latest one you can buy is like 5 is still up in the store, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can only buy the Horizon 5 Motorsport was delisted. I think it was back in like August, or
Yeah.
maybe it was even before then, like June or something. But yeah, they supported it. I mean, I think the last car they added was like maybe 5 or 6 months ago. So they supported it well beyond its normal lifespan. Like I looked at it earlier today. There's 843 cars. I think if I remember right, they started off with 600. So
Yeah.
they've been adding cars monthly for, well over 5 years or more. So they definitely, it gave it a good run, but yeah, it's definitely time for a new one at this point.
Right on, man. We also had another $5 super chat from DRAWNTJ. It said, I'm choking on my lunch from laughing. You guys are killing me. I appreciate you, dude. And another $5 from DRAWNTJ says, I hope you guys explain the show after it's over because I can't watch it. I can listen because of my work. Yeah, we'll be talking about what we saw tonight or today after this stream, and kind of being what was our favorite things and stuff like that. But I do recommend also tonight over on Double Barrel Gaming, Mr. Boomstick's having a huge panel on his channel to discuss this developer direct as well. So if you want to hear more about it from other creators, I will be there. Tune in to Double Barrel Gaming tonight on with Mr. Boomstick and check out what's all going on his channel, because there'll probably be some excitement. Are you? I think Psycho is most excited about release dates. Are you excited about release dates?
No, well, I mean, so is the majority of the community.
Yeah,
we haven't had anything really announced with the delay of Starfield, and then the rumored, technically not really a delay of Redfall, but that going into May. So seeing a release date on these games is really, really a big thing, because it'd be a huge miss if they do not have a release date today on with Forza, Redfall, and
Minecraft Legends.
Because ESO, we know that's going to have also tomorrow. No,
That's,
later today,
right after the show. Right after the show,
it's going to have. So that will probably go in depth of what is going to be revealed, even though people have leaked it like assholes. But yeah, it's real. It's good times, and can't wait to see what they show. And it'd be nice to see a one more thing. But we'll see. I think it was Xbox. Xbox Australia, New Zealand kind of teased a one more thing with a little post that they did. So we'll see.
What was that post? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was this little dog trying to get this one kernel of popcorn, and it was just like,
okay.
That's what I took it as. Like,
right.
Oh, there's one more thing. But
okay, fair enough.
Anything I interpret it as just one more thing, because we want that Starfield released event that is now rumored in March possibly. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I think we're gonna get some release dates here. I mean, it's been rumored from, I think it was different outlets and stuff that had said that they're gonna have some release dates here. Also, if we look into the actual wording of the developer direct announcement, and Aaron Greenberg, there's said these games that are going to be at this are releasing within the next few months, right? So if they're releasing within the next few months, we got to have some release dates. If they actually did have this whole show and not have any release dates, there would be concern. And I feel like that cannot happen, and I don't think it will happen for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick's real quick to answer your question. No, they're not streaming live in 4K, but afterwards they will post it in 4K 60. Greenberg did confirm.
Yeah, and while we're talking about it after, I'll probably pop up some of that 4K footage. And so
is this pre-recorded as well, or?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a pre-recorded event. And yeah, I'm expecting
no hosts, thank God.
I'm expecting some
no
fun
hosts
things.
For sure, yeah.
Jasper, or I was going up the line. Sorry, you can be last. Pong.
Okay. Well, you went to Psycho and then Kate's. Oh, you're doing the line off the. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. He's doing it. Yeah, not here. Yeah. Listen, I'm excited for everything here. I guess for me, if one stands out, it's Redfall. Forza is unknown to me. Like I already expect Turn 10 to deliver, right? Turn 10 is like a lock. Like it's close out of all the Xbox studios. Them and Playground are the two like locks when it comes to the Forza stuff. Like you just know it's going to be good. So I've already have my expectations there. Yes, I'm excited because I do like motorsport. I like both arcade and more sim like or simcade, whatever you want to call motorsport at this point. But we're going to see what they've done to upgrade the engine more. And I can't wait to see the tracks and the cars and all that good stuff because obviously that's going to be something I am playing for sure. But Redfall is the one that, again, even though we all discussed it, we all said it's arcane, it's not going to be a, Back for Blood, Left for Dead type game. You guys got this all wrong. This is arcane. They're going to put their twist on it. We already knew it was going to be a looter shooter from the leaks that we talked about how long ago, right? We knew that. But putting it all together, every time they've shown Redfall, it's gotten better and better, and they've shown more and more of those aspects. And then obviously now the masses have kind of heard the interview and gotten more excited for it. So them kind of putting it all together in one spot today and really giving a really good look at Redfall and kind of showing off everything they've kind of talked about it and hinted at through this past year is what I'm most excited for, because I can't wait to see Arcane take that next step when it comes to putting out a game that not only hits critically, but hits popularity as well. And they've always done the critical side of things. Their games has just never taken hold in the popular kind of sphere. But going back and now playing Dishonored 2 again, I love Arcane. So I'm most excited for Redfall. And then, like I said, I'm holding out my hopes that ESO does come through and cross progression becomes a thing and I can move my character over from my PlayStation account to my Xbox account. So I'm holding out hope there. That's just a wish of mine. So, but no, overall, everything here, I'm excited to see Minecraft Legends, for God's sakes. It might be something I jump into. RTS, tower defense type game. Sure, I'm going to try that out 100%, even though I'm not into Minecraft. I'll try it out. So I can't wait to see the devs talk about that as well. So overall excitement, man.
Yeah, I'm pumped for this new direction with Xbox, right? To see how this hits. If this isn't what everybody's hoping for and stuff, this is something the first of their new attempt at their new marketing approaches, I think. So like they'll probably learn from this regardless of how it turns out and like make tweaks to it or see what works, what doesn't work. But I think that what they've told us is good. And the most important thing is they set up the expectations, right? They didn't just tell us this blind thing like Developer Direct is going to be here and tune in, right? They said they actually had a paragraph from each one of the studios that's going to be here saying what they're going to show, right? So if we just take it at face value, that's what we can expect. I expect nothing more. I expect nothing less. I expect what they told us on the Developer Direct website, what's going to be here, right? And just based on that, there's lots of reason to be excited because we're going to get gameplay of these games that are coming in the next few months. Jasper, what does it for you, man? What's going to get your jollies off here?
I am most excited for Minecraft Legends just because that's more, I think, the unknown game. Like, right. It's still kind of like up in the air what exactly that is. So, and they hit with Minecraft Dungeons, so hopefully they can hit again with Minecraft Legends.
Yep.
I'm already sold on Redfall, so I don't really I want to see more of that, but I don't need to. It's great that it's there. And Forza, I'm not the biggest racer fan, but I'm interested in Forza this year just because it visually is looking like the best game that exists. So I'm excited for that. And then ESO, I'm not the biggest ESO fan. I played it when it came out, so that's just kind of a filler segment for me. So Minecraft Legends is my big game of the show.
Right on. Yeah, we don't really know a lot. I mean, I think Jez kind of explained on Xbox 2 kind of what that game was from what he had heard. Mm-hmm. But we're going to finally get 10 minutes probably of Minecraft Legends and really get to see what that is. And it's a strategy game, right?
I'm so excited for that game.
You are a PTA, so it's up there
your
on your
list. I was a big Dungeons fan. I have hundreds of hours in Dungeons. So
nice.
I'm super excited for this iteration, and I'm more open now to play something like a strategy Minecraft game than I've ever been.
Right on.
So yeah.
I like the evolution of PTK. He's been going through an evolution. He got into Diablo, Now he's into
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
some
I'm juiced,
strategy.
man.
I like this. I like
I'm
this.
juiced, man.
Do y'all think there's going to be a surprise here at all? Like a
Maybe
golden eye could be like a surprise, but it's really not anymore. So
is it a surprise and like maybe a sizzle reel though? Like not necessarily like a whole segment, but just like a sizzle reel where we see like some sneak peeks
like
of extra games.
Games like Atomic Heart, Wolong, things like that. They're supposed
Some
to be in
Game
the
Pass
first
stuff?
half, right? Because those are Game Pass Day 1 games. They're supposed to be in the first half of this year, right? So do they touch on those at all? You know,
Do we think each game is going to get 10 minutes to itself?
about
Probably not. No. About or no?
I would say
yes,
about,
so
yeah.
maybe like less, like maybe 8 minutes
Less.
or so. But
Okay. So that leaves what, roughly, I don't know, 6-7 minutes worth of additional time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, they could fit something in there.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's 45 minutes, right? So
44 minutes?
43.
43.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
43.
I'm assuming like transition between games, they'll have something just to make it a little smoother instead of just quick cut.
Yeah,
And here's
yeah.
Forza, quick cut. And here's
So what
Yeah.
if they gave each studio 10 minutes, right?
That's what I was thinking.
And then the
That's what
3
I was thinking.
minutes is like as Game Pass sizzle reel, and then hey, tune in 2 weeks for our Starfield deep dive, right?
Yeah.
That would be enough for me, right? Because you end it with the deep dive announcement for Starfield. I know it's not a one more thing like a new game or whatever, right? But if you end it with that still, you know how much excitement that's going to drive up for people in anticipation of that as well, right?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
If they put
yeah.
a date on that,
Yeah.
that's big enough.
That's
That is
big,
a
yeah.
hook, right? That's a hook right there because the anticipation will start to build immediately for that date.
What about just a tweet? Like, no, that's not enough. I mean, I guess you got the opportunity right now.
Yeah,
to
you got the opportunity right now to do
Yeah.
it during the show to end it that way,
Yeah.
PTK, and give that date for the deep dive. That, like I said, that's a big enough
Yeah.
hook.
it's either
for
that
most
or a
people.
Super Bowl announcement trailer here.
Right.
Like
Yeah, that could-
if the Starfield event is after the Super Bowl, I could see him just announcing the Super Bowl trailer here, and
Yeah.
maybe do it that way. I don't know.
Like tune into the Super Bowl for
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
A
it's gonna be
Starfield
that
sneak
thing,
peek
yeah.
or whatever.
A
Yeah.
Starfield
Yeah.
announcement. If they did that, it's a tune into the Super Bowl
Announcement
for
for
a
an
Starfield.
announcement.
Well, it's tune
Right,
into the
right.
Super Bowl for a Starfield announcement.
Well-
Then at the Super Bowl, you reveal the release date.
I don't know if they would announce that they're gonna have a Super Bowl commercial because usually you want to
Yeah,
be
it's true.
surprised what you see. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
movies
like-
announced like there's
that's movies though, because they need all the attention they can get because
Well,
they
So
don't.
does Xbox right now.
well, yeah,
sure.
but
Okay.
to have that surprise announcement of
Yeah.
seeing Starfield, that would be a bigger like holy no one saw it coming, and that would drum up a lot of talk in the gaming community.
I really think the Super Bowl ad hinges on the deep dive. I really have this feeling that the Super Bowl ad hinges. If they do the deep dive in 2 weeks, right, and it's the 8th, or let's say the February 8th, right before the Super Bowl, then I think the Super Bowl ad becomes a more of a possibility. If they don't do a deep dive, I don't know if the ad hits as well. Because you could only show I mean, I guess you could put new stuff in the ad and kind of tease the
You
deep
get,
dive
like,
that way.
they're
too.
gonna
You
only
could-
pay for like 30 seconds. Like,
Right. So you could tease the deep dive from there, but I just have this feeling like if it's true and what Tim Dog said that he heard it was going to be 2 weeks afterwards, that would line up perfectly because you put out that deep dive, the media goes ballistic, right? The media is writing nonstop articles. It hits the masses, even those that have no idea. Yes, there are people that have no idea about Starfield. It hits the masses, and then you hit them right after that, a few days or whatever, 4 or 5 days afterwards, with a Super Bowl ad on top of it after everybody just got it in their head about Starfield. That seems more impactful to me than just not having a deep dive and then the Super Bowl ad, and everybody's like, oh, what's the Starfield thing? Okay. That's just my personal feeling on it, but we'll see. It's
Yeah.
gonna be cool.
Do we see Hi-Fi Rush?
I'm thinking that might be the one more thing, and possibly, and I don't know if this is the right event to do it, but like the family plan, the Game Pass family. I mean,
Fuzzy wants
Yeah,
that
no.
so
Yeah,
bad.
Buzz
I love
wants
it.
that announcement, man.
Buzz's family Game
Look.
Pass is on the same level as my Starfield. That's
Same
where
thing,
Fuzzy's
yeah.
at with
Yep.
it.
Yep.
And when you got like 15 kids Fuzzy?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Just two.
Wow.
But we have a lot of devices. Like they
Beautiful
each have their own phone. They each have their own gaming rig. They each have their own console. So having it where each one of them has like a Game Pass Ultimate, along with me having Game Pass Ultimate, would be a huge savings and a lot easier than trying to figure out, all right, I need to buy 2 copies of this on PC and I'm fine playing this on console with them, or buy this
feel
on
like that's more of
console
a
game
blog
share with
post
one of them
announcement.
and then buy the other one
Yeah.
on PC. So yeah, this would be a big announcement for me, I guess.
It's up to Steel Rain joining the fray.
What's going on, beautiful people?
In
How
the
y'all
dark. Look at you.
How's it going, man?
Is it
all
nighttime
so
there? Where are you?
small on the screen now. Look at this. Our little
He's
squares.
hiding. He's hiding.
Are
What
you
are
in New
uh,
Zealand right now? Where are
Yes, I am in New Zealand. I'm in an undercover cavern.
you? There
Oh,
we
my
go.
goodness. There he is.
There he
There's the
is.
beautiful face.
What's going on, sexy people? How y'all feeling?
Not bad, man. What's
Fantastic.
your most anticipated thing for this Dev Direct there, Steel? You got while you're closing your closet.
For yeah, for me to find out whether I'm going to like Redfall or not.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the.
So you're
I
on you're on the fence on Redfall still.
I've been on the I've been on the fence for Redfall the entire time. For me, it's still a turnoff for me knowing that your progression is going to be locked to one person. It's kind of why I haven't gone back to Dying Light 2 to finish that up, because I got 60 hours of Pong. I'm not about to go do another 60 hours by myself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
or for an example, I knew it wouldn't take that long. I just don't like when they do that in the games, because I'm the type of guy that I'm only going to play a story one time. So I want to see if there's going to be more of a reason for me to really, invest some time into it, because that's kind of the problem that I had with like Tiny Tina too, where me and Palm we blazed through, not necessarily blazed through it. Another game we put up probably over 40 hours in, loved the story from start to finish, but that end game was just so mad to me. I didn't see a reason to stay invested. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that was another one that was like a 4-player co-op type game with abilities and everything else. And I know this one was going to be different, but I just want to see more. I just want to see more.
And it is Game Pass 2 Steel, right? So we don't like to use that excuse, but again, Tiny Tina's, even though you say you still felt it was money worth it because we had a great time running through it.
I mean, 40 hours into a game, why would I?
Right.
I can't turn that down.
Right.
People are saying 10 hours for a game is worth 70. So again,
Right. So Redfall, though, being just sitting there in Game Pass might make it a little bit different for you, even if you're still on the fence, that you can just hop into it whenever, right? So,
yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah.
So yeah, I'm with Jasper. I'm already sold, but always eager to see new stuff from it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to most.
nice, babe.
Passive aggressive.
Since you didn't ask me.
Did I not ask you?
No.
you
I
skipped.
thought I started with you.
You started with PTK, then went to Fuzzy, who was at the bottom, and then you went up to Psycho, and then you went to Pong, and then you went to...
So Kate, you're actually looking forward to Minecraft Legends?
I don't think I just
Redfall.
said that.
Oh, what did you say? Redfall? I'm sorry.
Redfall.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright. It was
See,
nice,
you don't
guys.
listen. The one game she said she was hyped for, Mav, weeks ago.
Well, she said she agreed with somebody, and I couldn't hear what game it was. or
She
who
said
it
she
was.
agreed with me, so it was like I could kind of see
But
where
you said
misunderstood
Minecraft
there,
Legends,
Yeah.
Jasper. Yeah. See, I'm not crazy.
No, I said I agree with Jasper. Like I'm already sold on Redfall.
Oh, okay. Right.
I think what's
Got it.
funny for me is I think I might have more interest for Minecraft Legends than I do anything.
Really? Yeah. I mean,
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
man.
nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with
that's
that.
only because
Yeah.
I recently played. I don't know if you guys have jumped into a Rift Breaker, which Minecraft Legends has a lot of that reminiscence of it, but it's in a Minecraft setting. In Rift Breaker, it was literally taking that RTS, but you're the hero, taking more control. You're more in the center of the action, but still having the RTS elements and everything. So
Yeah.
that's essentially what the Minecraft Legends is supposed to be too. So
right on.
That's in Game Pass, and I liked it.
Shout out to the nearly 100 people here, by the way.
Yeah.
Holy on a Wednesday afternoon. Listen, y'all, you guys are amazing. Thank you all for joining us. That means a lot because there's a lot of different places you could be right now.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
thank you all for being here. It's awesome.
Yeah, we always have
And-
fun with these co-streams.
Yeah.
And it means a lot that you guys tune in. We also have 2 more super chats to get to from the one and only DRAWNTJ. One of them was a $5 super chat. Says, I'll be there on the panel tonight on Boom's podcast as well. Yeah, I'll see you there, DRAWNTJ.
Nice.
And then another $2 super chat says, I'm so excited. Everyone hit the like button. Yeah, if you like the show, if you like our content here on Fun Speculation, hit the like button, share this out, subscribe to the channel, all the fun stuff there. It greatly helps us grow and it helps people find us so we can have more fun and do more things like this. So I appreciate
TMI, Harry. TMI, Harry Balzac. We didn't need to know you were on the toilet right now.
Whoa.
But I understand.
Hey.
I understand. Work bathroom break for about the next hour and a half. That's a good idea.
You know, you got that stomach thing. You know, that stomach
I
thing.
got that Xboxinitis.
You ate a
and
bad.
It's really messing up my stomach.
You ate a bad potato or something. Did y'all see the potato girl at the Chiefs game that went viral?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
It
was amazing.
There was a Chiefs fan that I guess she kept a baked potato in her pocket and she kept pulling it out and just taking bites of the potato. And so like there was a guy that kept sharing it on social media and it was like exploding, right? And so like I guess she was like having fun with her friends on you know, about the potato, you know, because she was just like, I'm just eating my potato or whatever. And then she caught the guy.
Yeah.
And the shot that was actually taping her. And so it got flipped around. And so he looks like the douchebag, right? That's filming a girl eating a potato at the game. That was pretty funny.
I mean, that is weird. I would maybe tape someone doing that.
Yeah. Well, eating a potato.
You see a lot of things at the football.
Real quick though, Matt, didn't you ask what we were most excited about though?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to offer a correction because although I am excited to see more from Redfall and have a opportunity to know whether I'm going to enjoy it or not, I'd be kidding myself if the overall hype wasn't truly behind Forza Motorsport.
Yes.
Nice.
Bro, let's go. Forza.
That's gonna be the one I'll end up spending hundreds, if not thousands, of hours into. Especially if they go a little bit into that GT bag with a little bit more of that class system, making you feel like you're earning it through your way. That's what I'm interested to see. So
yeah, right on.
I feel like we might have to get a group race going when Forza jumps out.
Oh,
That's
we
the problem
will.
with Forza,
for
though, is
sure.
the matchmaking in Forza has kind of always been ass.
Yeah, but let's assume
You got the monthly
Does
rival
custom-
stuff where
custom
you just set
lobbies
your,
going?
your fast lap times and stuff like that.
that would be an interesting stream, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that'd be fun.
Whoa, Micah Ford has just gifted 10 Fun Speculation
Micah
memberships.
is like
dude.
Santa Claus. in this
Micah
community,
is
man.
membership Santa here, bro. Appreciate you, Micah. Enjoy the emojis, everybody, and fun stuff. The Discord special channel and all that kind of stuff we got going on with that membership. Appreciate you. Come hang out on Discord as well, guys, if you want to chop it up with some gaming talk.
Hey, I got a little update real quick for everybody too, outside of the showcase, but a lot of people were hyped, including myself, for the day before game, and I'm sure everybody's been paying attention. I'm sure everybody's been paying attention. I was extremely hyped for that game. I was pumped. Skill Up just posted that in that developer's own Discord, one of their own mods has come out and questioned whether or not the game's real, and has admitted that not even the mods have seen any gameplay. So
yeah, there's a whole backstory of that game. Like if you look into it, the first like year and a half, they just made productivity software so they could communicate across the globe with each other.
Yeah.
And then they outsource all the content that's being made to fans. So they're not even making it; they're making fans make the content.
Wow.
How do you go from
crazy.
Unreal 4 to
that's
Unreal
crazy.
5 and your game clips look worse? I'm just saying.
I've said this. I made a tweet on Twitter. I made a tweet on Twitter the other day that and I just said game engines themselves don't make games, right? Everybody wants everything to move to Unreal 5, all the features, all the cool stuff. Yeah, and it's amazing, all these new features that these tools add. But at the end of the day, the developers and the management of the developers of the studios has to be have the right priorities in place. They have to utilize the tools to the utmost. Otherwise, you're still going to get poor optimization. You're still going to get bad performance. You're going to get issues in these games, and we've been seeing nothing but that this generation for the most part from a lot of studios. So everybody wants everything to move to Unreal 5 or whatever. I like all these different engines, and it's just up to these developers, up to these the management of the studios to get their things in order to make sure these games look and play great. Bottom line.
Fuzzy that
Unreal 5 does not automatically make your game good.
no. And the thing is that they didn't buy, like Blue Point, they didn't buy the high res texture pack for those little snippets. So they didn't buy those packs.
Well, the thing that
Apparently they didn't buy the name
that was
either.
kind of like a worrying sign for me is the mall shot where they had, was it Stephanie and Company? Like you could clearly tell a lot of the logos look like the real companies. It's just that they changed 1 or 2 letters type of thing. And I'm like, well, okay, they're probably going to get some litigation against that because somebody did something similar with like IKEA, where you had to fight your way out of the IKEA store, and they got sued by IKEA. So I'm like, yeah, Tiffany and Company is going to probably come after them. A few other companies like Dunkin' Donuts instead of Donut Nut or Dough and Nut or something, whatever store it was. I'm like, yeah.
I think the more worrying thing though, Fuzzy, is the fact that they didn't have the name locked down and the game was set to come out.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the first things you establish.
And before that, when it got taken down on Steam,
just
they
doesn't make
initially
sense.
said it was a bug that it got taken down, and then they came out like an hour later said, actually, it's because we forgot our name and we're delaying our game by 9
And it's
months.
crazy because there was a lot of people who have wish listed it, and I can't recall if it was up for pre-order or not. But there was a lot of people who were like behind the game and really like excited for it. But it throws it really into question when it's like, how do you not have your game locked down? You're about your name locked down, and you're about to release.
Yeah,
that tells me it's got to be something way more.
Here we go. I think it's starting. May I have a couple people in the chat asked if you could turn us down a little bit.
Yeah,
while
we'll.
the show's going on. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Countdown to a countdown.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll post a Discord link here.
What are you guys watching it on?
YouTube,
Xbox.
Xbox channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys time? What's the time at for everybody?
138, 37,
1:30.
God damn.
1:30.
Okay, fuck me.
I can't hear you, Paul.
I said Steel's way ahead. I'm about 7 seconds behind you. All right.
Let me.
I'm
count.
at 122.
1, 2,
I'm at
3,
0.
5,
19.
4, 3.
I'm at 18.
1, 0.
15.
I'm at 120. 19, 18, 17.
2, 1. I'm
Well,
at 12.
the people ahead is gonna have to pause. So me
Yeah,
and Bob can
I'm at 5, 4,
I'm at
3.
I'm at 8, 7, 6, 5.
Where me and Pong
4,
are almost locked in.
3.
Hold on. I'm at 59.
0.
59,
59.
58.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Yep. We're synced.
56, 55,
54.
54. Yeah. Well,
Yep.
we're close enough.
All right, that's close enough. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'll lower all of our mics. Is that nice, everybody?
I'm
Is that
sorry, I
nice
came in
and
with so much energy. Saw that. Hey,
Blowing people's minds.
Oh man, I'm so pumped, man.
Yeah, I know, PTK. Let's go. This is what we've been waiting for,
Let's do
man.
this.
hey, aren't they going to show Starfield?
Oh, stop, Steel. Just stop. If we get a tease, I'll be a happy.
Too low? Is that better?
Tease y'all, right?
Oh, yeah, no.
Is that
That's
better?
a different kind of tease, Jasper.
Something that's going to wet those nipples.
No, I'm just gonna make a 3-minute video about how I make a bath.
That's what I like. to hear.
8,
Why don't you
7.
take off a brooch? Nope,
6,
you're ahead. You're
5.
ahead. You're
How far
ahead.
ahead? How far
You're
ahead?
3 seconds ahead.
2,
I don't want to
1.
use. Nope. 2, 1.
1,
0.
0.
Okay. I like
I like the graphics.
There you go.
I like the graphics. Let's go.
Mojang, you see that?
Yep.
If 3-bit was thinking like
Oh,
this
what
is
was that?
standard development art that you buy or whatever.
And Max Mojang doing all the studios. We should have guessed what was going to start off the show. I think it's Forza.
Minecraft.
I hope it's Forza. Because that would set it off with a bang. That would be like, here you go. Let me show you
Yeah.
why you need an Xbox.
And there is another countdown up in the corner, by the way, folks.
Yeah, so 20
Yeah,
seconds.
so another 30 seconds.
Well,
So we had a
22.
countdown to a countdown to a
To a
countdown.
countdown.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn,
That's an
take it to another
announcement to
level.
an announcement to an announcement. That's what we should do.
Don't worry. This isn't part of the time. It's okay.
10, 8,
I think it's
No,
Minecraft,
10,
Redfall, Forza,
9.
ESO.
You're
I
ahead
think
of
that's
us.
the order.
Psycho,
Seven,
no
6,
reactions.
5,
okay.
4,
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's
RP
go. Here we go.
18. Whoa. Okay. They're just showing.
It's a lot of 18s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. Forza.
Starting off with Forza Motorsport.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh wait, no. Okay, so that's
Oh
Elder
no. They're just
Scrolls.
showing.
I think it's just everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Tango.
Yeah. Oh, Tango.
Oh, I like the Tango.
Oh, there is a little Tango.
There's a little
All right.
Tango here. They didn't say anything about Tango. Sup, UK lad? Thanks for joining the channel, bro.
Isn't Tango that
Hi-Fi Rush?
Hi-Fi Rush game?
Yeah.
Yep. Rhythm-based brawler.
Maybe Grubb was onto something.
I'm loving the intro, man, with all the different teams.
Yeah.
They put some work into this, man.
Oh, some cars. Let's go.
Oh, Redfall sign.
Buttons.
Oh, what was the animation?
That was Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, it must have been.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this, man. This is
This is nice.
I
Nice
like it.
production so far. Kicking off 2023. I'm gonna need to get rid of this.
Oh, they just let the cat out the
Five.
Five.
They changed it from 4 to 5.
bag.
The one more
Oh,
game.
Greenberg line.
Oh, Tango Gameworks is right there. Yes,
There we go.
they added it.
Tango.
Yep.
Oh, they're starting with Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Micah Ford
All right,
says,
let's go.
keep going. Member for 20 months. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive producer of Minecraft.
Yeah, their audio's low. Let me.
Today, we'd like to give you
Hold on.
an
Here
insider's
we go.
look at how
I
we're
got
building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game. Minecraft Legends is a new action strategy game set in a lush, dynamic world.
Volume
It
good, guys?
introduces epic storytelling, and you can form alliances with new and familiar Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience together with your friends. And it will also feature a PvP gameplay mode where 2 teams with up to 4 players each works to destroy the opponent's team space. The game will support cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we've partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game. And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
Here at Blackbird Interactive, we have a talented team of developers who are using our background in strategy games to bring a new and exciting experience to the Minecraft universe.
We're super excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This means that individual players aren't able to win on their own. They must cooperate to be successful.
Communication is really important, and you can sort of really tell the teams that gel together because they naturally form roles at the beginning of the game, and as soon as we start, you're off collecting, I start building. We have our favorite roles, but we change them up.
Also, the world in PvP is procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign. This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
That it's different every
Looks pretty
time
good,
you
huh?
play, depending on how the map is generated, where the
This
valleys
looks
are,
awesome,
the
man.
mountains are, where the secrets are, you know, where the towers are.
In Minecraft Legends, the piglins are an ever-present threat, and this includes PvP.
The piglins are on their own side. They're trying to kill both of you at the same time.
So the opposing team is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware of the piglins.
In PvP, there's something for everyone. For players who like action, they can go attack the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players who enjoy exploration, they can search the world to find resources for their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
For players who like building, you can spend your time building defenses and upgrading your base, because soon enough your enemy will attack, and you need to be ready.
Looks like Bacon's back
So
on the
the
menu,
first thing
boys.
I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map, see where the enemy base is. First thing I build is what we call an upgrade tower, where it allows you to build upgrades. So I place that at the back, away from the enemy. So I really pride myself in making,
This is like full-on RTS
you know,
here, bro.
impenetrable bases.
But it's
Since
like
the goal of
co-op, so you have to
PvP is to
work
destroy
together.
the opposing
Right.
team's base, defending your own base is really important. You have to start with a lot of walls, a lot of towers, and some gates.
After that, you can just add whatever you want, freestyle it a bit.
This is a lot more than I
like
expected.
to add different layers of walls, so my opponents have to find their way through to my base, almost like a maze.
Oh, of course.
And
Have
then
traps
once those walls are
throughout
up,
the maze
I
there,
like to
too.
actually hide my ice traps behind them
cool
to
as
catch
shit.
enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in.
Did that girl
Then I
kind of
can
look like the
smash down the
TikTok
walls,
girl?
take out
from
their mobs, and
Jasper's
claim
video?
victory.
The real fun of PvP is creating a strategy, having a game plan, deciding how you think you're going to crush the enemy, and then all of a sudden the hosts tell you,
the opposing team just built a redstone launcher.
and you're like, I can't do my attack now. I've got to like build an anti-siege tower, which is an anti-air tower, to stop the redstone launchers. You just have to be constantly changing your tactics. And sometimes you're like, I have no idea what they're doing. And then you certainly find out very quickly.
Resources, or do you want to go? I don't know. A while back, we had somebody on our dev team use a strategy where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them, and he just ran through our base, ran around our tower, and took out our entire tower with such a simple
Is that
strategy.
just boxes
And
of
that's
arrows
why we
running
still
around?
love playing it every day, because every game is different. You never know what's going to happen.
Rush tactic.
That's gonna be the #1 strat already.
I mean, this is looking impressive, man. It looks deeper than most strategy games with everything you can do.
I will say the part that does kind of bother me is the reliance on another player. I don't know, it's just me though.
That's where you play with friends.
Yeah, Jasper's just saying he doesn't want to play this with me because he's
Jasper's a
like,
loner no
fuck
matter
that.
what.
Hey, man, do you have
April
your
18th.
desktop audio? coming
April
through your mic?
18th. We got the release
No,
date.
first date.
April 18th.
No.
Do you have your desktop audio coming through your mic?
I can change that. You want me to change it?
It just it just sounds weird.
Okay. How about that?
Fine on my phone.
Test.
Yeah, you're good. You're good now. No, it was just making the audio and your mic sound really weird when you were talking.
Here we go.
Oh, baby.
Oh, here we
Look
go.
at this.
Here we go.
All right, Buzz. I want the full breakdown. Keep going.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Sasaki, and welcome to Turn 10 Studios. The
That was
team
only
is
5
hard at
minutes
work bringing
on-
you the
It
next
already looks
generation
better
of Forza
than-
Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series consoles. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made. Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show you how we are making it look real, sound real, and feel real. This is Forza Motorsport.
Let's go, baby. I can't wait to watch this back in 4K.
At launch, Forza Motorsport features over 500 cars for you
There
to
you go,
collect,
Fuss.
500
race,
cars?
and customize.
Not enough.
With
Not
more
enough
than
for Fuss.
800 unique upgrades.
There are 100
This
short
includes
now.
over 100 new to motorsport
That's
cars,
awesome. That's
the
awesome.
most modern race cars we've ever featured on our roster. Racing is violent. It's a battle on the racetrack.
Nice.
The
That's what I
advancements
wanted
in
to
our
see.
physics model are greater than Forza
Oh, yeah.
Motorsport 5, 6, and 7 combined. This makes our driving experience more fun and rewarding in the way the car accelerates, corners, and brakes. Our materials and shaders are built
This is looking
around
insane already, man. This is
at
crazy.
higher resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience.
That's on the
Our paints are sourced using a
Oh,
spectrophotometer to capture multiple data
they
points
still
of light
have,
behavior on a
that
surface.
blue effect on the
This
paint.
yields a paint model that
Yeah,
has a
you
much
the orange
more
peel effect, you
realistic
see
light
that, Fred?
response across
Yeah.
color, metal flake, and
Little
gloss.
detail. You didn't have to do
Damage
that.
and dirt buildup is unique
Oh,
to
this is
each car.
crazy, man. This
It's
is
now
insane.
contextually aware and more localized. We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and directionality. Dirt accumulation is more realistic, gathering
Wow.
more in the low pressure areas like recesses and alcoves. These
Like realistic
innovations
dirt
tell the
buildup.
story
That's
of the
freaking
work you put into a race and reflects the marks and battle scars of motorsport.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever, and the first to be mixed natively for immersive audio formats like
Bear in
Windows
mind, I'm
Sonic
watching
and
this with
Dolby
no audio
Atmos.
on my end.
To create an immersive soundscape, Each
Arguably
audio
the
system
second
has
most
been
important
rebuilt
thing,
from
if
the
not
ground
one of
up
the, is
to
the
deliver a
sound.
new level of sonic depth and authenticity for our
for
players.
sure. Wow.
Modifying car parts like your exhaust and turbo change the car sounds in Forza Motorsport, just like it would in the real world.
Oh
Every
my
car
God.
now has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've
It's
installed.
crazy, man.
Hardware
Ray tracing.
But always
accurately
overshoot it
reproduces
every
how
single
sounds
time. I
in
don't know how
Forza
to do it.
interact within an acoustic
Been
space,
6.5
dynamically
years,
adapting
you
to
know,
its surroundings
or
and
5.5
creating a
years.
realistic and detailed soundscape.
Gameplay.
Oh my god.
New features like our regional track announcer system and improved
Holy
tire and
fuck.
suspension
Oh,
audio
there's my
bring a
car. I'll
new
be rolling
level
to
of
that.
realism to the game. Here,
And
Forza
again, this is
Motorsport
not
like
4K
never
yet,
before.
folks.
Every
No.
tire
Oh,
squeal,
man. Oh, yeah.
every engine, lap after lap.
That was a nice camera angle.
Yeah,
Looks
it
like a
was.
replay.
A-class.
Forza Motorsport
B-class
launches
means-
with 20 environments, built from the
20.
ground up for this
20
generation.
environments.
You'll get to race on iconic fan
man.
favorites, as well as 5 all-new to Motorsport locations, including our first in South Africa, Kyalami.
Kyalami. Let's go.
We capture our environments to an incredible level of detail. When we reference a track, our team comes back with over 3 terabytes of highly detailed photogrammetry and laser
3
scan data.
terabytes?
Through the power of the Xbox Series consoles,
Jesus
we're able
Christ,
to
dude.
use this data
That's a
to draw
lot.
up to 10 times more detail than previous generations. You'll see lush trees,
10
dense grass and
times the
overgrowth
detail.
vegetation,
10
animated track life, physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system that evolves organically.
It just
Tracks
works.
look alive, sound alive,
Oh my
and
God,
feel
look at
alive
that.
with
Oh
cutting
my
edge
God.
visuals
Look at
and
that ray
crowds.
tracing.
Look at
Consisting of
that.
tens of thousands of fully animated 3D
That
spectators.
is
So
insane,
you're
Pone.
always
That is
immersed in the
crazy.
pure
Hey,
spectacle of
guess
racing.
who isn't
For
afraid
the
to show
first
you
time in Forza
third-person
Motorsport,
view of their car?
fully
Oh,
dynamic
really?
time of
That's
day
weird.
with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing
Yeah, but
experience
this can't do
where no
VR.
2 laps ever look the same. Meanwhile,
People say
dynamic
that,
track
oh, it's just the
temperatures,
camera.
wet driving
It's just the
surfaces,
camera.
and rubbering in ensure that no 2 laps ever play the same.
Oh, fuck that orange Mustang. It's going too
I
slow.
love the detail our talented team of artists have built into Kyalami.
Oh yeah. Oh, get it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fast forward to night, and the vista is truly breathtaking.
Comes out
You
today.
can see
Come on.
the distant light
Yeah,
glows of the
with-
city. A beautiful
All right,
visual
guys, I'll
touch.
see while I
Ooh,
Even
download.
the Kyalami
that
logo
darkness is
itself
gonna mess
creates
some people
visual
up, boy.
impact
Yep.
every time you see it, thanks to ray traced global illumination, which simulates how hundreds of thousands of light rays accumulate color as they bounce between surfaces.
That looks
We're
crazy,
rendering
man.
all our
It's
environments
insane,
in
dude.
4K at 60 FPS with real-time ray
4K
tracing
60
on track
confirmed.
to create
4K
real-time
60.
smooth
On
mirror and
track.
flat glass surfaces.
4K 60 with
With the
ray
incredible
tracing
detail
just now
and
confirmed.
rendering features of our track environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead.
I guess it
with
can be
unmatched
done.
visual fidelity and authenticity.
That's what happens when you
Let's go.
4K 60. That's crazy.
Forza
That is
Motorsport
insane.
is back.
Yes,
and
it
it's our
is.
most comprehensive
Yes.
game ever. With
go.
over 500 cars and 20 environments, with more new race cars
A lot of
than
content
ever
for day one.
before.
It's interesting they're calling them
You
environments.
can
no?
experience all of this in our incredible
it'd
new
probably be
online
different
racing mode
tracks
and
within
in
the
our
tracks.
all-new
Yeah.
car-building focused
usually you'll
single-player
have
career.
3 configurations.
Single-player
We
career,
cannot
man.
wait
Yes.
for you to get your
Single
hands
player
on
career.
this incredible game.
Hold on, let's see.
Just said it.
Give us that release date. Give us the date. Give me the date. Give me the date, please.
The visor had. Look at the visor.
Not called Ace.
Oh no!
Oh
date.
no.
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 Date.
No. No date.
Coming this year.
Maybe tomorrow.
Ooh, no date. No date.
God.
Maybe holding off tomorrow.
I mean,
No
I-
first half
Yeah.
2023 on there either.
It's okay. I'm willing to wait as long as possible for that shit. Oh my god.
Here goes Hi-Fi Rush. Let's go. New
Okay.
game.
Yep, that's me. And you're
Nice
probably
little
wondering
surprise,
how I
even
ended
though
up
it
here.
was kind of
Well,
weak,
it's
but-
pretty standard. Check this out. Music player in my chest. It's powering up my new robot arm. It's making everything sync up with the beat. Let's rock. This is awesome.
The spiritual success of the Sunset over
No, Jet Set.
Yeah, that's it. Radio.
That's the defect.
It has some Sunset Adventure.
What in the hell am I looking at?
The name's Chai.
Yeah, it could be a combination of all of them.
We'll take down this company, one boss at a time. Just so you know, they're insane.
Hope everybody has fun.
Definitely.
You know I'm out.
It gives me those like classic OG Xbox games out of it.
Yes, it does. I mean, it's unique. So.
Ready for more?
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Profession. I don't do the
rock star.
Future rock star.
All right, something
I'm
different
ShaneG
for sure.
Mikami, studio head at Tang
Mikami?
Gameworks.
Yeah, John
Thank you
Johannes.
for all your support over the years.
And I'm John Johannes, director on Hi-Fi Rush.
Chill out. It'll be fun.
This does a little bit look like Sunset for some of that stuff, though,
まあ
right?
ね、このゲームを僕が作ってたら、もう全然違うゲームになったと思う。
You sure it's rhythm?
だけどこういうゲームがね、生まれて本当に良かったです。
And they were showing that with some of the moves. There was rings that would appear up, and you got to match them
So
up.
everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally different. And if this game hasn't already leaked, fingers crossed, we hope it's a pleasant surprise.
Let's have some fun.
まあ僕はね、本当に新しいものができて、未だにワクワクしてるよ。
お、でもチームもみんなそう思ってますよ。So we've been waiting for this for a long time. So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is.
Let's go. New game.
What is Hi-Fi Rush? This is what they're going to say.
Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm action game, so it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action game. Here, your moves and attacks help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer to the music.
And the music will be terrible.
The more
that
you flow with the beat, the better you can connect your attacks and abilities. You are in total control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video. That's Hi-Fi Rush.
That's cool.
You play as Chai, a wannabe rock star and victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the rhythm of the entire world pulsing to the
Kind of
game
like that
soundtrack.
one, the game that just came out last year with the devil. Battle Hellsinger.
As you can see,
yeah.
the beat moves the world around
not
you,
as
and it's the key to combat.
You looking for me?
Well,
Your
I mean,
attacks will
the concept
automatically
of-
sync to land on the beat, making
Yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush a super easy
There's
game to
loading,
start
shooting,
playing. However, attacking on the beat leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat hit. Think a big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo, like this. Landing beat hits
Except this
unleash a
is way
combo
more
finish
obvious.
that adds unique musical flair and
Yeah.
high damage attacks.
Ooh, and the crowd goes
Seems a
wild.
bit more user friendly though, because you can kind of have control over how you fight. You know, they don't kind
Yeah.
of restrict you. But
I mean, there could even probably be an option where they disable like the rhythm aspect.
yeah, maybe. You know.
Did anyone see the guy that did this?
How about we see it all in action?
Bring it on.
Showing plenty of gameplay though.
Yep.
Yeah.
March 23rd.
Got a grapple.
You're never restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge, parry, and attack whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want. It's not about mashing buttons. The key here is feeling the beat.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum.
Your progress isn't blocked by missing the beat, but you get rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm.
Oh, that's
They answered the question.
Yeah.
When we say everything moves to the beat, we mean it. Enemy
That looks like a
attacks,
little grapple.
cutscenes, dangerous obstacles, you name it. It all syncs to
That's
the
a lot of
music, creating an
attention. I
ongoing
like
jam
that.
session
Yeah.
of a game.
Different.
To help out is 808, your robot cat companion
And the
who
cat's
literally
called
hovers over
808.
your shoulder and helps you find that rhythm. But we also have visual guides to help you even more.
We want you to be able to enjoy Hi-Fi Rush.
I look so cool doing this.
I think this will be a big crossover.
Chai also
And I
gets
mean
by
by
with a little
crossover,
help from his
track those
friends.
that may be
Literally.
Nintendo only or PlayStation.
Get up, slacker. We've got work to do.
Chai will team up with unlikely allies to expand his repertoire of moves both in and out of combat. There's Peppermint breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy armor and knocking back enemies.
If it's successful,
Tag teaming with Chai's partners and attacks
animated
opens up
series.
huge possibilities for dynamic combos and over-the-top action.
This is what I'd rather keep as a game. It's already got enough of that.
That's not bad.
The extra help is handy, because when you're not fighting, you're going to be running around and wreaking havoc all over Vandelay's corporate headquarters, where everything is trying to take you down. You and your partners have a singular goal in mind: taking down the bosses of Vandelay Technologies. Besides wanting to erase Chai for being a defect, it seems they've got something a little bit more sinister on their corporate agenda. You'll fight through each department to take them all on, each level with their own musical spin on the rock genre. And then we have a showdown.
So let's get ready to crumble.
Boss battles are climactic set pieces, varying from straight-up fights and musical minigames to chase sequences. Custom choreographed to licensed music from amazing artists.
The way this is being presented really reminds me of like a Nintendo Direct right now.
Hi-Fi Rush is like nothing we've made at Tango before. And we think it's like nothing you've ever played before either. It's a high-energy, feel-good rhythm action experience that's amazingly satisfying.
Did I
to
see
play.
Black Eyed Peas too?
Whew. Pretty rock star move, Chai.
They say if it's open or stage based.
They didn't clarify. I'd have to
も
assume
し
it might
ね
be
ハイ
stage
ファイラッ
based.
シュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら俺もう死んじゃうかもまあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど例えば猫とか撫でれたりするの
いや、それは当たり前でしょう。いや、でももう一つのサプライズはありますよ。
まあこれはジョンのゲームだからジョンからどうぞ
So, not only were we super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight.
What?
Not a demo,
What?
full game. Seriously.
Shadow Drop.
Shadow Drop. It
What?
launches on
Shadow
Xbox
Drop.
and PC a
Go.
few hours after the show. And yes, it'll be on Game Pass as well.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Tonight.
Hi-Fi Rush Shadow
Weird
Drop.
that they actually kept that out of the
Wow. That was like.
That's a dub.
Holy.
I mean, I don't care if you're interested in
You looking
that.
for
That's
me?
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm interested in it. Give it a run.
Mind if I join?
Nice.
It's releasing tonight. A few hours after the show.
Does that mean I have to fight?
I believe it does, sir. How about...
This is.
I mean, I like the art
You're
style,
going
the
out
combination, the
with
way
the trash.
everything kind of works in tandem with each other.
Here's your Project Armstrong pass. And welcome to Vandelay campus.
It's very unique. I love it, man. I love it.
It's different, man. That's crazy. The fact that they released it today, it's a W.
Today.
The big W.
ZeniMax.
Nice. Damn. A game
My
that
head.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're a head psycho.
You gotta give me something more than just story advance, right, Mom? Gotta give me a little something more.
Yeah, there is a little something more, maybe.
I tried to look for those leaks that you were talking about, Jasper.
Welcome
Like,
to
I
Hunt
only
Valley,
saw the
Maryland,
name.
and the headquarters of ZeniMax Online Studios. You just saw a cinematic teaser for the Elder Scrolls Online's next chapter. I'm pleased to reveal ESO Necrom, which will launch in June and is
Necrom.
shaping up to be one of the best updates to the game ever.
We're gonna launch with
If you
Diablo?
watched the teaser closely, you saw that Necrom will include one
Okay.
of the most requested features in ESO, a new
What?
playable class called the Arcanist. It's only our third new class since launch,
Cross-reaction?
and we know you're going to love it. The Arcanist wields magic influenced by forbidden knowledge
Yeah, I
and
read
has
about
unique
this. This does get
abilities
me interested in
never
hearing
before
some
seen in this world. Of course, the experience of exploring a new area of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO chapter. Necrom will unfold in Eastern Morrowind, not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters and enemies, reunite with some old friends,
damn, it's older
and
than me.
explore a story based around the return of a well-known Daedric prince you just might remember from the Dragonborn Skyrim DLC. For those of you new to ESO, we release a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion, you'll feel right at home amongst the thousands of stories unfolding across every region in ESO. And as anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows, it's all about those feelings when you're fully immersed in the world. Remember that feeling when you first encountered a dragon? We've got an entire province that's overrun by dragons. Or questioned if you were capable of taking down a frost troll in Skyrim? Try it for yourself in ESO. What about the moment you visited a city in Morrowind that was built inside the shell of a giant crab?
A lot of content.
For the Oblivion fans out there, how about another chance at taking on the colossal Daedric prince, Mehrunes Dagon? Just like any single-player Elder Scrolls game, you can have a blast simply by following the main quest line.
Thank you.
Or seek out lore and learn more about the world. Become a
I put
craftsman.
like 100 hours into it when it first came
Go
out.
fishing. Decorate and furnish your home. Customize your character. Play it like an action RPG. And when you're ready, you can easily engage in one of the best open-world PvP systems. Run dungeons co-op with your friends for great loot. Or just join a guild to chat with others. The possibilities in this virtual world are endless. New players will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of the most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet.
So what else do you do to help the
We
community?
invite everyone who has not yet experienced ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our shared world.
With
There's no required subscription and thousands of hours of content to dig into, solo or with friends. Explore nearly every corner of Tamriel with no level restrictions. It's magical being able to travel almost anywhere you please from the moment you enter the world. ESO is available on PC and Mac in addition to previous and current gen consoles, including a purpose-built next-gen version for the Xbox Series X and S with high-fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An added bonus for Xbox players, it's on Game Pass. And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player, so everyone can test drive all of our adventures, including our take on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much more.
It's a limited time trial.
At ZOS, we have so many passionate and talented developers who continue to add to Elder Scrolls lore by producing handcrafted,
but if you join the
epic
premium, you
adventures.
get it all.
And I'm immensely proud to be a part of it. Believe me, we have tons more to share, and I can't wait for the team to show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023 ESO Global Reveal, where we'll go deep into all things Necrom. Thanks. See you in Tamriel.
No cross progression, Pong. Sorry, bro.
June 5th, 2023.
Yep, sucks,
PC,
man.
June 20th, Xbox.
But that new class does have me interested.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Well, that's we still got show left. Now we got Redfall.
Arcane.
Let's go. I was saying they can't end it on
Evil
ESO.
is swallowing up this place bit by bit. Nobody ever believes things can get this bad until it happens. Then, it's too late. But there are people who can fight back.
Stick together!
Eyes up!
Welcome to Redfall, Massachusetts, where the calm seas and sunny skies have been eclipsed by a legion of vampires. Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the characters. With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to deliver our largest setting ever. Every inch of our open world is carefully handcrafted and packed with environmental storytelling. Explore the streets of a quaint island town, from the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest, to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks. But it's not all danger all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply. Here we're at the fire station, one of your home bases. This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Go on, Bird.
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud. Shrouds blanket the area in darkness, disorienting their prey.
Gameplay looks crazy.
They hurl lethal projectiles and can even shift through the floor to
Didn't
avoid
they get
damage.
help from Gig?
Yeah.
They brought in two specialists. You can tell.
This looks so good already, bro.
Show me that loot section.
That's what I want to see too, Quan.
Got this creepy vibe in the buildings.
That's a weird anti-aliasing thing going on. A lot of bad. Strange.
So he went in that building to loot and he got attacked, right?
Yeah. What it seems like.
He got that gas can or whatever it was.
Oh, he's invisible right now. Okay, I got it. I was like, why did that thing just float by?
Oh, there's a
The
bowl.
lighthouse is back up, but there's more waiting for you. Taking down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take you down.
What?
Yo!
Okay.
Let's transition to what
He
you'll
looked
find
pretty
outside of the
beastly.
main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control.
Outside
Save
of the main
locals
story
from
mission.
being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different ways.
Let's go, Splinter Cell. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, fuck this stealth shit. Just get in there.
Remy uses her combat robot Bribon to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
This is my class.
We got him, Bribon.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be sneaking. You're gonna send a fucking robot in.
Why fight when you can have a robot do it for you?
So there's the bags and stuff that you can loot.
Here's a bag.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
Let's
there we
see
go.
some
Blue
big treasure
shoddy.
chests.
Here we go, Causeway. All right. Got names. Let's go.
And there we go, some loot, some loot.
Headshot.
Oh, the ammo like sucked up some of the material did.
Ooh, environmental effects.
Everyone's safe. Let's move on.
Something about the game seems
Exploring
flat.
Redfall will take you beyond the bounds of
I don't know how
reality
to
as
better
you
describe it.
investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets. Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change each time you step inside.
I think it's like the
Jacob
art
sends
style,
out his
but I
raven to
know what you
tag
mean. It's
the
like a
enemies
little like
below.
some of
Death
what's little like
follows up with his
plastic or something.
teleporter,
Yeah, it
instantly
looks
closing the
like
gap.
I don't know if it does to that either, but it's like between the gunplay. It's like there's something missing. Like that didn't. There's no impact. I don't know. It's really weird.
To destroy a nest, you have to take
I
out
look at
its
the
heart,
scope on that gun.
and
That
all
looks
of the
sick.
vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
Stirring the life. I woke them up. Just one bite.
So no guns ever.
What just happened?
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
It'll collapse any second.
Nests aren't the only psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island.
Lots
It's
of
all
different
vampire
environments.
turf, so
Loving
tread
that.
carefully.
I got you.
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island,
Kinda
and
like
then
The
work
Division.
your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood.
Control point.
Yeah, definitely some
To
division
reclaim
vibes.
this
for sure.
neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon. Whether you dive in solo or with friends, each hero can take on any situation. Each brings
you watching this,
powerful,
babe?
unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they play. Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded
What are your
to
thoughts
launch
so far?
teammates for airborne attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them.
Sorry, I'm trying to do my makeup. It looks awesome.
Thinking I'm liking
There are
this
many
chick,
ways
the
to
Layla
customize
chick.
your hero's
Yeah.
ability tree to match your playstyle.
Nighty night.
Yes, there we go.
Let's get some light on the subject.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire slaying inventions, from shotguns to sniper rifles.
Well, well.
Bone gun.
And of course, there's also vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons.
Attachments.
When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is
I'm
to
all
face the
in,
underboss
boys.
who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood.
Yeah, this is what I
Underbosses are
needed to
powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities,
Love the
like
different
this one's shield.
I was already sold on this game. It has done nothing
When
to
you
dissuade
prove
me. It's
yourself
only
against
added.
the underboss,
You know?
you'll receive a key of sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire gods.
Quiet Brooks.
Big boss fights.
Nice.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
Our teams dove headfirst into this new opportunity, and we can't wait for you to experience Redfall for yourself.
Thankfully, you won't have to wait too much longer.
May 2nd.
Redfall's coming on May 2nd.
Thank you
So
again
rumors
for
are
joining
true.
us.
Yep. It's the
And
day
we'll
before
see
my
you soon
birthday.
in Redfall.
Nice.
So we got release dates for everything but Forza. Does that tell us that Forza is probably June?
Maybe Forza. Maybe Forza's first. Starfield's earlier.
Forza may be June at the earliest, guys.
Could be.
Their
We'll
normal
see.
window
Is there one
traditionally
last
is
little announcement?
September.
I don't know if it'll be.
Well, I
one
mean,
more.
they could always have Forza come out at the end of May. There, like you can have 2 games come out the same month.
I think if that was the case, we would have gotten the date though, unless they're just not sure on it yet.
In Forza, they still have this month and next month for polishing. So, yep. I guess how much.
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hello. It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
This is our best sounding Forza
And I like the
Motorsport
style.
ever.
I like the oval.
Yeah, that was all right.
It was just long enough. It wasn't too lengthy. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Thanks, and see you in Tamriel.
All right, let's do this.
Debating if I should start 4 playthroughs with each character or just knock out one.
Just getting started, folks.
Guess it depends on the end game of that. To be honest, like, is it worth leveling up multiple characters, or
Or is there even an end game?
Yeah.
So no Starfield. Tune in and
No teaser. No teaser.
That's
Nope.
fine. Okay.
Nope, that's fine.
Well, I mean, we got the Hi-Fi Rush as the surprise, so
Yeah.
With the
big
shadow
surprise.
drop? When's the last time we got a freaking shadow
Oh my
drop?
god. Yes.
What the Jaguar, or whatever it was, or the Saturn, one of them.
It's been a while since we've gotten any kind of shadow drop like that. That's pretty damn cool. So
Halo multiplayer was right. Yeah.
I think that,
the beta
that was about the only other thing.
Yeah, probably about the last one.
Well, guys, I'm gonna move us over here real quick.
Cool.
I think they did a pretty good job with the overall pacing of the show. The shadow drop was an awesome touch. The only disappointment, no date on Forza. But,
Yeah.
you know, as long as they like the stuff that they did show, as long as all of that works day one, whenever it releases, I'll be good with that. But would have liked to have had at least a month. But the fact that they say 2023, at least we know it's coming this year. Just wish it was sooner rather than later.
But Forza though, Forza, 500 cars plus.
Yeah.
Is that good enough for you? I mean, I know you wanted 700 or whatever, but like, I mean, you said it's at least as much as like 5 something. I think, right? So
like they're definitely past like what Forza 5 was. They're in like Motorsport 6 range. I think if it comes out that they're focused more so on track type cars as opposed to like a Prius, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Prius, but like if they focus on more track worthy cars from start and then add in like some of the ones from before, I'm fine with that. I'm hoping we get it before June or in June at least at the latest, but
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what they say tomorrow too, if there's any more clarification on timeline.
So also Elder Scrolls Online is having an event now that's gonna be for a little while. Tomorrow they're gonna talk about Forza Motorsport for about an hour on the Forza Monthly as well. So shout out to DRAWNTJ again. Hit us with some super chats. He had said earlier that let me just make sure I get this right. Forza Monthly will $2 super chat. Forza Monthly will be an hour and 10 minutes long. Then he said with a $5 super chat, appreciate you again, John. Says just making new Elder Scrolls Online from the ground up. They are definitely milking this game like GTA 5. Online game, that's what it was meant for, though.
I mean, it's an MMO.
Yeah, it's an MMO. You don't usually do that, especially when it's still
Yeah.
highly successful. I think there's consistent 2-3 million players per month.
Yeah, it's just what that's what the game was designed to do, right?
Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy 14 is still going, right? So they haven't changed that.
Member for 19 months, 3-bit said, shout out to Insane Cakes and the team on ESO. Yeah, Insane Cakes, a friend of the show here, works on that game, and good stuff they showed, I think, as well on Elder Scrolls Online. Then we got another $2 super chat from John TJ. Says Forza is going to have a show tomorrow, 1 hour long. Again, yeah, I appreciate you, bro. It's I think overall I love this format.
Jeff Keighley's poll's leaning towards a B right now, so
not bad. I mean, to focus on only a few games, I think they gave us what we wanted to see about those games.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
No, for sure.
And some.
And some.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
we got
sure.
to. I mean, nobody
with the shadow drop for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's more than compensated for what anybody could have possibly expected. You know, given everything
that was
they've already
not,
told us.
Yeah, that was not.
Yeah.
We didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I'm like surprised no one picked that up like on the Xbox
At
store,
all.
just like all those
At
APIs
all.
that like scan that stuff all the time.
that's a big deal.
Maybe they're
A
getting
brand
better.
new game,
Maybe they're getting
Game Pass, day one today, announced
It
at this
almost-
show.
It
right?
gave me Nintendo vibes, man. I'm digging that style, man. I really am.
It's
yeah,
good.
It kind of reminds you of a Nintendo Direct, a big one.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure. I mean, even that game in particular gave me something like
Oh,
that,
okay,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that. Watch. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to play it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely.
100%. And I like that there was no. It was the developers telling us, and not some paid person. You know, not really. That was interviewing. That I like. I like this approach to the this direct. It was nice getting this and kind of we're getting the specs. I mean, 4K 60 with ray tracing with Forza. I mean, that was a lot of people were saying that could never happen on Xbox, and it's not going to be there. And then here we go. Forza's like, yeah, you can. You just got to optimize the game. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get a little bit more detail on what is. I don't think we'll get a release date tomorrow, but that would be nice.
Yeah, if they were going to do a release, they would have been here where everyone's watching. I feel like.
Yeah, it would have been.
So.
Yeah, I feel like that leads me again. Forza's probably June, maybe later, right?
Maybe later.
But
Maybe.
I am like, that was the game for me at this. I mean, it was like we're just wow. I mean, and like it was just one image after another, just eye candy. You know,
They could give that game a little like more time and just shadow drop it at E3. Be like a big surprise for E3.
If
Just be
it's
like, "And
later,
play Forza today at E3.
if it's later, does that increase the chances you think of Starfield being earlier?
I still think Starfield is that March window, like what we had talked about before. Like I guess we'll really find out come Super Bowl or 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
With possibly another direct or whatever, but
Okay.
I think Starfield is still that March window, like we kind of guesstimate or speculated before.
So yeah, go ahead.
Steele's
Paul.
being awfully quiet here. Steele's normally the loud one here. Steele, what's going on? I know Redfall
I think
probably didn't hit the way
Redfall
you wanted
didn't.
to.
Do
Yeah,
it
but
for him.
Motorsport must have hit, right? So
Oh no, motorsport
Yeah.
hit, but it wasn't enough. You can still hear people run with the whole narrative of they could have just staged that. The game's not going to look like that. But I mean, we want to run off of what they said. I mean, here 4K 60 with ray tracing on track. I mean, that's extremely exciting. The cars, I mean, to me, looking at it, even if it's a 1080p, sizzle reel, it looked really good. I'm excited for Motorsport again, but that's kind of what I expected to see out of Turn 10 when I originally heard that they've took 3 games worth of detail and work and what they would usually do and put it into. That's what they're doing with Motorsport. The other thing too is it doesn't have 8 on it, so this is I think is going to be a true reboot for Forza. So that's going to be exciting to see how they take that direction. Hi-Fi Rush was extremely unexpected, man. Just for us to get a release date of today, that's a game I'm extremely interested in. I like rhythm and I like combat. Mixing the two together, I never thought I'd be like, man, I think I might like that. But I like the art style, the in between, the cutscenes, everything is seamless. I know that Psycho made the comment earlier of they need to make a show, but it was like, I don't know, with this game, it looks like they did that for me already. Like I wouldn't need a show.
I feel like this game would have to really hit to get a
no,
show.
I was meaning that if this game is popular, it could get a animated show. You know what I'm saying?
And what I mean by that, it's like, because the animation style that they chose, like I just feel like if you did end up making the show, it'd be too much, it would be too redundant. But either way, that's a sideline bar. But that looked cool. So I may end up trying that. But as far as Redfall, there's just something off to me about it. I don't know. As far as the world building and everything, it seems to be done really well, but the gunplay seems flat. And maybe it's because I'm jaded by other first-person games. When I heard that, you got id coming in, when I look at Doom and you play Doom, it doesn't feel flat. The guns feel like they got punched. The guns feel like they all feel very different.
Maybe when you get a headset on, you're like sitting down and playing it.
That could be id's engine though too, right? Like that's id Tech, right? Like, this is still Arcane's game.
That's fair. And that's extremely fair. But at the same point, there's something that's just flat about it, right? You have a game where you have different types of guns and you want everything to kind of feel unique within the world. And I feel like the guns didn't make an impression. It has like a little bit of the Anthem syndrome. Here's these types of guns, but you have this AR. And compared to this AR, they shoot the same, they just look different. You can put a stake on this one and you can put teeth on this other one. Just for an example, it just didn't scream enough uniqueness in the gunplay mechanics. But again, with it coming in the Game Pass, it's like, I'm not necessarily too worried about it. I do want to give it a run to see how it's going to overall feel in hand.
And some of that could get picked up with the class system too, with like your different abilities. Like maybe you can like infuse your gun with like your magic and like make it shoot magic fire or whatever,
It's like saying even that, like, I don't know, some of the abilities to me, maybe they just didn't show enough because they were really focused on the black chick. She seems like to be the real highlight. And the dude with the crow, they were the main 2 highlights. Really, it's just the abilities didn't seem really unique to me either. It just seemed, I don't know, man. There's something flat about it, and I don't know what better way to explain it.
It's fair. It's fair, and that's why I love you, brother, because you always come with a different perspective, and we always come with different perspectives because not every game's for everybody. So it's interesting because not everybody's going to love Redfall. Not everybody's going to have that opinion, right? Not everybody's going to be like, oh, this is the game for me. So I can understand where you're coming from, obviously, because I played with you enough. In game
big pause
to understand what you like and what you don't like in a lot of games, and I understand, like, just knowing you, where you're coming from, and I understand that feeling, because if I had those same opinions about weapons and that kind of stuff, like, I know what you're saying. I could see that in the video where you were coming from. So
and Dark Practice makes that good point. He says, I'd reserve judgment on Redfall until you check it out, but it might not hit. I mean, again, but that's how I treat every game. I mean, that's why when I talk about games, I never
sway
talk
my
about
opinion up or down, and it's just
it was just like, okay,
that's more what I saw. So I guess I got to play it.
Yeah,
you did give me more of, this is the world that I'm going to be in. I like the aesthetic. I like the art style. I like what they did with the vampires. They got seemingly different ones. The idea of the vampire gods, that looks like to be a good time. 4 people running down in there. I can imagine us just fucking getting hectic in there and trying to kill this dude.
I think the most important thing was they really kind of like told us what this game is for the they really fleshed it out, right? Like, so you can have like nitpick, like everybody has little nitpicky things, what they like, don't like in certain aspects, right? And like, we're all gonna have our preferences.
And I think that's where the co-op part comes in, because they were talking about like you could go out of the map and not do story missions. So I think like if you really want to do it, like, still can go solo, do like a story mission when everyone's not on, but like when we're all together, we can go do that out of town stuff and just kind of clear the map.
I wish they would have cleared that Arcane game.
And it still plays games differently than I do, right? You know what I mean? So it's like we're looking, you know, a lot of people look for the different things in the games that they play. Like for me, like personally, like this is like I'm more looking forward to the environment that we're in. You know what I mean? Like I want to soak in that atmosphere and that environment and that mood and that setting. You know what I mean? And that's that's the thing that gets me most excited about this game. And like for me, like the gunplay is like secondary. Like games like Fallout, you know, that doesn't have the best gunplay. You know what I mean? But like, but when I play that game,
it would be shit.
I'm like, but when I play that game, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. You know what I mean? Like playing it all in this environment and stuff. And I kind of look at a game like Redfall as like better gameplay than that probably, but like it's still not something like a Doom or like a Halo or whatever, because that's not the main focal point of the game. It's like it's more of a story based experience, environmental experience.
PTK, we've talked about Redfall a lot in the shop, right?
Yeah.
I was kind of shocked because we knew this was going to be set in one town, right? And I was kind of shocked about how different so many places look. Did you see that too?
Absolutely. The difference in the environment, and that's what I talked about when we, you know, shout out to Mav for being a Swami on this one and asking me the question ahead of time, already knowing what they were going to say about the game being bigger than I thought, you know, most people expected it to be. I think the locales, you know,
it's
a lot of
definitely
different
a lot bigger,
it's a lot bigger than I expected to be. It looks like it's gonna be a lot more to do. And shout out to you still. I always value your opinion, my dude. You know what I mean? Like you always come in with a different opinion. And I salute you on that. I really, really do. I do think though, playing with different people, having a different play styles, playing with different characters, that might, you know, influence, you know, the way you play. That might lead you to enjoy the game a bit more, depending on the type of character you're playing with versus, you know, with the people that you're playing with. You know what I mean? So just that experience may vary. So, but shout out to you.
It definitely is one of those games where it's like when you're watching videos of it, it's harder to get a true feel of what you're going to get out of the game, right? You see the guns, you're like, man, this reminds me of so many other different games. But it's when you actually get into it, you're either playing it co-op or you're playing it solo. It may be something completely different. So I mean, I'm excited to see how everything. Again, you saw the skill trees. It wasn't as vast as I was, expecting, I guess. But it did seem like there was a lot of variety, and it's going to depend on how they dole out points and skill points and how all that system works to really offer that variance.
True. That makes sense. Yeah.
And there could be like some crazy legendary guns that just like shoot random shit.
That's true
like,
as well. Yep.
like Borderlands.
You even got they even got the different stakes you can put on the attachments.
Speaking of, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was just going to say quickly, and to Steele's point, I just saw a tweet from Tom Henderson. Shout out to Tom Henderson in Insider Gaming. He said, I was looking forward to Redfall, but the showcase has put me off entirely, to be honest. It looks so clunky. So, I mean, again, people are seeing what they want to see right now. So, you know, again.
You said, Siki says, didn't you like Rainbow Six Extraction, the most boring game ever? See, I don't agree with that.
I love Rainbow Six Extraction.
We also played Rainbow Six Extraction co-op, and that game felt good. Did it lack content and whatnot? But it didn't last, but I don't know.
But we were in there. We're having a good time. We got real serious about that game.
I want to get back to it at some point. Alvin hit us with a $10 super chat. Says, just chiming in to reiterate that Redfall is winning Game of the Year. Mind you, Borderlands is my favorite franchise ever, so I'm biased to this archetype. LOL. Shout out to Alvin. Appreciate you, dude. We have a 3-bit appearance showing up
here. Look at this.
Look at this man.
Breaking NDAs. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. 3-bit is he's able to remove the muzzle now.
Turns out he can't talk. He's just going to sit here and smile.
What's up, dude? How you been? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. One of the reasons I could say it. One of the reasons why I couldn't jump on some shows is because I actually seen this show very early on. And I mean, it was really cool to see all these different teams. Again, I really love this format. They need to stick to this format going forward. And but yeah, it's good being here with everybody. It's been a long time.
So you know, you said you seen this. Is this because
tell us what they cut 3-bit?
Yeah. No, this is because you had some involvement with it or whatever, right? So in some form or fashion. But you can't maybe go into detail exactly what that is. But what did you think overall? Just your opinion of like what the games like specifically. Like, is there a certain game that stood out to you the most? That you're looking forward to?
For me, it's the two. It's Redfall and Forza. Like to me, like most arcane games, they don't look super punchy on the surface. It's like when you sort of dive into it, is usually when I end up liking it. Because I remember I seen like gameplay for like Dishonored, and I was just like, it's okay. And then you play it, you're like, wow, there's so many different options, and it's like Arcane is that studio where it has so much depth and when you actually like jump into the game, I think that really appeals to me. And just vampires, right? Like I'm really interested in a game with different vampires and how big the world is. I was always really excited for it. So to most of the panels, like I was already on a certain level of Redfall, so I'm gonna try it out anyways. Game Pass, so I'm pretty much still on that boat. Man, there's still certain things I can't say, but I will say like Redfall is definitely up there, and Forza is up there as well. Like seeing the gameplay for Forza is just it's visually just beautiful. It's such there's such a talented team. So getting to finally have a segment where you guys can finally see like all of the different footage of the cars and everything. It's amazing. So
So with the release dates we got Minecraft is in April, Redfall is in May, and ESO is in June. So that's 2 Bethesda games in 2 different months. So I would assume they would avoid putting Starfield in with a game that they already have out for that month. So I'm just saying, like, could be like March or April.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's a high possibility.
Yeah. We did get a shadow drop today too. So if Xbox is trying to hit like one a month this year, that'd be pretty crazy. I mean,
the Elder Scrolls thing is big too, man. I didn't hear anybody mention that. That's big for people that maybe have slept on the Elder Scrolls Online for a while. There's people who are looking for MMOs all the time.
I feel like Minecraft would make the most
DLC.
sense to go up against, because Minecraft's gonna be a multiplat.
I'm gonna get into Minecraft in a minute here. Alvin hit us with another $5 super chat. Said, "How about this amazing panel, folks? You're all awesome. The chat's awesome. Thanks to the entire chat for hanging out with us through this entire stream. If you like, again, hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. If Kate's there, I want to get her opinion on Redfall. We'll see. She may have stepped away again. She keeps her mic on mute.
Yeah, she's making me a sandwich. So
making you a sandwich. Wow. Hey, Psycho.
My God.
What?
Wow.
What?
What the fuck?
Psycho, come on now. She makes meat sandwiches.
I know.
I'm just kidding. So I think
makes me the metaphorical sandwiches.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
I don't know.
So Minecraft Legends. Let's get into that. I'll get her thoughts on Redfall when she gets back. But Minecraft Legends, this is much bigger than I thought. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, I mean, like the amount of customization. I can speak. Sorry. The amount of customization in like the base building and stuff, like, is pretty damn incredible, right?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a ton of strategy to this, right? The strategy level is going to be off the charts. The back and forth, the chess moves, the counter moves, and deciding how you're going to, like, you're going to go defensive, you're going to go turtle, and then go, or like they said, somebody came up with a rush tactic while they were
going to be
right?
you and Pong. It's going to be Pong and Matt playing together, and Matt's going to be like, I just want to build a house over here and going to waste all his resources. Pong be like, we're going to get in.
That's the other aspect, is the co-op aspect, right? That you have to kind of plan out.
Did they clarify that? Like, how is it, like 2v2? Is it
4v4?
4v4. Okay.
Yeah.
4v4.
But there's also a campaign mode too, so like maybe that's
true.
Yeah, there's a PvE and a PvP mode. There's all that.
That's just going to be interesting.
Yeah, you can go be by yourself, Jasper, your sweaty self. Do things how you want. Don't let me mess up things for you and your wins. I don't mess up.
I didn't want
percentage.
the catapult there. I wanted it over there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to forward to it.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely get some run in this game for a bit and check it out. I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So that was May or no June.
April.
April. Sorry, April 18th. April 18th. So
yeah,
that's cool.
There's like I like the different strategies that Arth put into it. Like, so they did a border around the castle wall per se.
Yeah,
so
they had like someone stay back and build it up, and one person go out and scout for resources and stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's
and then
awesome.
They built mazes and then put different like traps. Just and then you saw the enemy built up their base to start launching explosives at it. So then now you got to stop what you're doing to go over there to handle that. And if you didn't build anything or anybody, now you're just sitting there taking the onslaught of that, because they probably just sit there and build forces.
That's classic RTS, right?
And that's the beauty that it's like. And I like the art design because it's not 100% Minecraft. It's like it's a different colorful cell shaded styling of mixture with Minecraft, which I kind of liked. It kind of separated itself from the actual Minecraft game to what this Minecraft legend is. So it's like you can tell that this is a different, just kind of like Minecraft Dungeons, how that art style is different from the regular Minecraft. So each iteration of different Minecraft games they look different from one another, which I like, and it kind of visually it's interesting, and it's a new take on Minecraft with all this. And anybody that is an RTS fan, this is a win. It's it's a fun little game.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a sleeper hit for some people. Like they wow, that game is really fun.
Yeah, I think so too. PTK, if you're there, did it sell you on it? Because you said you were kind of interested in seeing it.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. It was way more than I expected. I had a good feeling about it, man. The last couple of Minecraft games, I've been hyped about. I got a ton of hours of Minecraft Dungeons. I think I might have the second most on my friend list last time I checked. But I'm super excited for this game. Once again, this is like new for me, right? So this is something I'm newly getting into. I'm definitely gonna try it. It's co-op. I'm always down if it's co-op. That's kind of what I do now. As I've gotten older, I enjoy playing with friends. So it being co-op and having a different aspect. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear him.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, we lost Pong. Pong.
Oh yeah, Pong said something about PTK, and then it's just.
I said, did we lose PTK? But it was me that was frozen.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. So no, but yeah, I'm super excited about this game. Ultimately, like they showed me a whole lot. Can't wait to hear more about it. But yeah, I'm definitely on board with this game.
Right on. I'm pulling up some of the gameplay in 4K now. Now you guys watching will still only see 1080 because you're watching from my stream, but the quality should come through a little bit better.
That Forza game is gonna look nuts.
Yeah, which is what I'm skipping to right away.
I'm watching the ESO, waiting for that cross possession announcement. Hopefully,
yeah. This Forza Motorsport is, I mean, they're going to be special, I think. I still don't know when it's coming, though, and it's killing me. That's the one release date I was most anticipated at seeing at this show.
That's how you feel about the game, Lord.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Arcane. They got 4 months? Yeah, 4 months to kind of work on that gunplay, so they could really polish it up, make it feel a little bit more punchy. Hopefully, because I saw what you were talking about, Steel, how it kind of like it wasn't like weightless and didn't have like no impact to the enemies itself. Like you didn't know that you were shooting an assault rifle versus a pistol versus an SMG style, if that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
there wasn't that separation. So I kind of see that. So I'm hopefully that they still work with it and kind of bring that forward with the gameplay and with where they at. Overall, the game looks fantastic. So
if you guys can't find Hi-Fi Rush on Game Pass through the console, you can do it through the app. If you go through the Xbox app and search it in games, it's available. I'm installing it right
It's also on the website. You can search for it on the website.
Yes, you can do it through the website.
Now, is that on PC Game Pass as well? Did they mention that?
Yes, it is. It's
Okay.
available on PC and console.
Right. So PC players as well.
It's in the Game Pass app right now.
You know, I
yeah,
think
you got to go through the Xbox app and search through the games.
I gotta give them a little bit of credit here because that's kind of, in my opinion, the way to launch a game like Hi-Fi Rush instead of like hyping it up for forever and like try and showcase this game. It's like, it's just here's the game, play it now, right? And I feel like this is going to maybe do better for this game than it would have potentially if they tried to hype it up over a long period of time, right?
Mm-hmm. More people are going to be willing to jump in and just try it.
Yeah,
right.
It's a perfect time to do it too right now.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, it's a great time before February when all the games drop, when everybody's busy. This is a great time to drop it in. So you know, and again, just overall, the whole showcase with the developers themselves talking, you get to see the people behind the games and you get to know their personalities. You get to see their personalities come through, whether it's corny or whatever the case may be, whatever. I much rather have that than stupid hosts just introducing each game. I think this is a great way to do it. I hope they continue this format. I hope they get a positive response out of this.
Ubisoft tries to do this kind of thing, but they fuck it up because they just make it all about the people. And they all
write
like
the scripts. They're so
they
stupid.
always
Like
do
laugh
camera
now.
pannings and stuff, and like,
oh god, it's awful.
And like, I mean, 3-Bit was responsible for most of that.
And they
stuff
spent
too.
30 minutes on a dude that doesn't even work there. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that.
Yeah, we had the super fan that we're gonna dedicate half of our show to. You know what I mean? It's like cool, but you know,
great, thanks.
Yeah,
No,
let's see games, right? The thing is, we got games, details, information, games, and all these games are coming soon, relatively at least. 3-Bit, we got a super chat from DRAWNTJ, $5. Appreciate you, John. It says, I got to ask 3-Bit, is Forza Motorsport going to have 2022 and 2023 supercars like the new Bugatti and Jesco and Hennessy Venom? I will answer for 3-Bit here and say that even if he knew the answer to this question, he could not answer it because that he would be breaking NDAs. Secondly, he probably doesn't know the answer to this question.
Fuzzy, did you see anything in the trailer? Did you see
3-Bit's
any
like, what's
new
a
vehicles?
Bugatti?
I saw that. Well, they have the new vet. They have the new couple of new Porsches.
Okay. Porsches are always hard to
made it
tell,
into
so that's why I was
7,
curious.
So that's a good sign.
Yeah.
So they will have some new cars. I'm hoping there is more of a focus on like the GT racing series, like the prototype and below kind of deal. So from a standpoint of newer cars and race cars in general, it's definitely a good sign on what they showed. The tracks, I would like to have seen a few more things about the tracks, but or the particular ones like Daytona, Watkins Glen, maybe
tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so that's
for sure.
Most of the stuff hopefully will be answered tomorrow.
I gotta give a shout out to the Iron Lords, Iron Lord podcast, Lord Cognito, King David, Lord Sovereign, Gaming Addict, all the lords over there hitting us with a raid of their developer direct stream. You guys are awesome. I got to figure out how to do YouTube raids, man. Like this is.
I didn't know YouTube had raids.
I don't think they do. I think they just sent them over here. Maybe they ended and said
maybe.
Everybody head over.
Yeah.
Well, I got like a notification in the chat saying like Iron Lords is like.
Yeah, it pops up like an official
it
little
did?
YouTube thing.
Oh, okay. All right. That's awesome.
Lord
Shout out to the
Invasion.
Lords.
Yeah, appreciate you
Love
guys.
those guys.
Amazing.
Yeah,
guys.
absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean, overall, I mean, 3-Bit put most of the show together, so I mean, he can't really speak. No, but I will say that for me, overall, the biggest surprises was how big Minecraft Legends actually is as a strategy game, right?
Yes.
And then also you got the shadow drop of a brand new game, right?
Yeah.
Redfall stuff did nothing to dissuade me or persuade me. It seemed more of what I expected. But I feel like for the people that didn't understand what this game was, it cemented that fact, right?
Yeah.
Like this game is big. It's story based. You can play single player. You got all this extra multiplayer content you can choose to partake in as well with the co-op missions and stuff like that. And I feel like that may have sold some people on the fact that, again, as obvious as it's been, it's not a Left 4 Dead clone. It's not a Back 4 Blood. This is an arcane game through and through. Environment is key. Environment is the focus, right? And that cemented that fact. And then the star of the show, but the one that unfortunately had no release date for me is still Forza Motorsport. I mean, just absolutely glorious, mind-blowing, and I can't wait till we get that game.
I saw Keeley tweet out before end of June or something.
Yeah.
Good.
Before the end of June,
Oh,
Keeley tweeted that? When did he tweet that? Just
yeah,
now? Or
let's see. Well, like a couple minutes ago.
Ah.
He put out the dates of each one. He put up a post, and then for Forza, it said before end of June.
I think he's probably just going by the first half.
Yeah, he's
maybe,
going based
maybe.
on their statements
Yeah.
before,
Yep.
probably. So
yeah.
Which again, I mean, we'll save it for when they finally give us
Yeah,
release
yeah,
dates
yeah,
on
that's
both
true.
Starfield and Forza. But you know,
Yeah.
hitting that first half is important. I don't,
Yeah.
you know, again, that's my opinion. I'll be highly disappointed. I'll have some things to say if they don't. But right now, they didn't take that away. You know, interesting. They didn't say first half 2023. They just said
Right.
2023. But there's still time. And there's, you know, still 5 months to go. So I think that we're still within the window. And Forza showed great though. Forza did exactly what it needed to do. I know Fuzzy would like the whole entire 43 minutes dedicated to Forza, but he gets that tomorrow. You know, I think Forza turned 10 again. I didn't expect anything
Yeah.
less out of these guys.
Second to
this is-
none, brother.
Right. Again, this is as sure a bet as you can ever have when it comes to game development is a Forza Motorsport game from turn 10. Like it's locked. And the time that they've taken is definitely already showing from the little bit that we've seen. The new engine, you can already see the dramatic improvements. And that's exactly all we could hope for and expect out of this team. And so more than happy with that showing. Redfall, like Mav, I'm already sold on the game. I know what our Arcane games play like. I was on, you know, again, we were out here trying to tell everybody this game's going to be bigger than you think. Today, they showed off the atmosphere. They showed off different environments. They showed us how you can go outside of the main storylines and how that's going to work. They showed us a little bit of the loot, a little bit of the upgrading system for the weapons, some of the class systems. Getting to know these characters is probably going to happen.
Skill trees.
Yeah, skill trees. Getting to know these characters is going to be when we get our hands on it. And I think everybody's going to find out who, you know, is their favorite and kind of what play style matches with how you are playing. And I think that's going to be the next step for everybody, right? Get our hands on this game, sit down and really get to experience it. Hi-Fi Rush, surprise drop. Even though I'm not a rhythm guy, I downloaded it. Yeah. It's in Game Pass.
No rhythm.
Yeah, I've got zero rhythm. I freely admit that. I've got zero rhythm. I'm terrible at rhythm games, but the fact that they said you can still play this game and it's not going to punish you for not being in rhythm outside of having terrible music in the background because you're not going to be on beat, that's fine with me. I don't care about that. But listen, the list, they got Prodigy in here. They got 9 Inch Nails in here.
There's
I'm
also
sold.
difficulty
I'm in.
setting in that game, so
Awesome.
like you can turn it down.
Perfect. And that's exactly what I'll do because I love the animation style, right? The animation style looks
Very
gorgeous.
unique, man.
Very unique. A very big mix of different styles of games, like we were talking about Jet Set Radio, and of course, Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive. Thank you.
Yeah.
So both of those games definitely came to mind when I saw this. So I'm excited, but we don't get shadow drops very often, right? We just don't. It's amazing. It's awesome. Minecraft Legends. Great, fantastic. Again, like everybody's already said, much bigger. Strategy is really cool. I can't wait to dive into that. Obviously, being a strategy fan, I will play it. Whether or not I keep playing it, I don't know, but I know for sure we're going to get some games in and have some fun with that. ESO, I know nobody wants to talk about it, but they listen to the community. That's why that game continues to go forward and why they have such a very, very solid fan base. And what they did today was interest me, even though I still can't bring my character over from the PlayStation side to the Xbox, which is killing me. With that new class, Arcanum, I think it is, that's got me interested in it. So, you know, shout out to that ESO team. They continue to just develop
making all that content free.
Yes, that content is just crazy.
Even if it's limited time, yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah. And now everybody gets to go try it and try out all the content for free. So, you know, I'll probably be downloading that and jumping in.
Good luck. It's like 300 gigs in it.
Yeah, it's like 300 gigs at this point.
They
But
talked
yeah,
about
no.
the Series S and X versions and stuff too. Is that like that's already been a thing though, right?
That's already been a thing. They
Yeah,
updated
dropped
it
up
last year, I think.
Okay.
Fall last year, I think the update came out. I want to say
During
so,
the Bethesda.
I don't
Yes, there's-
think I have played it since then, so I need to give this another go, and maybe with all that content, it's the time. The catch is they also just shadow dropped another game that I want to play, and then also we just found out today
Game
that
Pass announcements were during the show too.
Yeah, and then we found out today that GoldenEye is actually hitting in a couple days too.
Yeah.
So, like we get Hi-Fi Rush today in Game Pass. In 2 days we get GoldenEye, and then we get all this free content for ESO.
You get they announced like the whole like rest of this month and like 2 days of next month for Game Pass while
Game
the show
Pass.
was going on.
Okay, what is it? Did it on Twitter?
The big ones, yeah, it was. They put a post on Twitter. The big ones is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is 31st.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I dropped in DMs.
That's the fighting game.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
fighting
see that.
game.
Yeah, the fighting game.
I have that actually because I won that
Yeah,
from
your
Larry
boy
Herb.
Major Nelson gave it to you.
Your best friend,
Right.
Larry Herb.
And then the first week of February is pretty big. Grid Legends comes to EA Play for free or whatever. Darkest
okay.
Dungeon
Right.
is February 2nd, and then Hot Wheels is February 7th.
Oh, we are getting it.
Is
that the game of the year?
Yeah,
it's the game of the year
Did they say
edition.
the
Yeah,
Cody?
big boy.
Yep, it's the big boy.
version.
Okay, so say those games again, Jasper, one more time. Because
So the big ones, the 31st is JoJo Bizarre's Adventure, and then the second is Darkest Dungeon and Grid Legends, and then the February 7th is Hot Wheels Game of the Year edition.
okay, and Grid Legends is probably via EA Play, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
right.
it's
So
the EA game.
yeah, they that's pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
especially if you add the Hi-Fi Rush in there and stuff like
Age
that as
Empires 2 Definitive Edition.
Age-
Let's
I didn't
go.
know-
This is just the new stuff. I was kind of reading.
I didn't know Age was going to be cloud too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of good stuff.
we're also getting Age of Empires 4 on console later this year. We don't know when that's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Second half.
When are we going to get another one of these developer directs? Is this going to be like a common thing now? You think every quarter, or are they going to do it twice a year?
I wish. I hope
Or
they
just
do it every
once?
quarter. I hope they do it every quarter. That'll be interesting to see. But I mean, if this is going to be kind of the layout, because these games are kind of covering the first 6 months of this year, it would be dope to get something like that to
End the year.
to end the year. But the thing too, it's all about where all the
Everything
teams are in
drops.
development, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I of course I would love more with each individual team, like maybe even do one a little bit further if they had time to do it. But yeah, if we can get 2 a year, something like this, including the other little events, but big events that we get, I think that'll be really clutch for them, man.
Well, and then
Throwing
don't
that behind
forget
the
that Insider Gaming, again, shout out to Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming. He put out that post yesterday that there's a media event scheduled for
Yeah.
April, right? So if they mix in a media event where we get brand new screenshots or footage out of the
Was that
media events, on some of
the
these games.
Bethesda one?
Yeah, that's the Bethesda one.
Yeah.
So if they start doing that on top of it, again, this is a great mix. But I would like to see at least one at the beginning and one at the end of the year. I think that would definitely, or again, depending on what you've got. If you've got nothing at the end of the year, I mean, there's no point in doing it. But if you've got it now where the content is going to come out on a regular cadence and you can kind of count on that, then setting up one of
It's
these
for
towards
early
the fall would be
March,
great.
so that they could like shadow drop
March. It's
Ghostwire
March.
Tokyo
could.
there.
Yeah, they could.
March
Real
20th.
quick, that's true as well.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, I gotta jump up out of here, get
All
my
right.
oldest. I will be
All right,
back. I do want to drop a quick rating for the show in case y'all end
Yes.
up doing this.
Yeah, no,
out
that's
of,
the
out,
next
of
thing.
out of 10, I would definitely probably end up giving this show. I think I'm gonna give it about an 8.5, maybe even a 9, just based off of pacing on its own.
That's like
Pacing
high
and the way they
praise.
displayed everything.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, I look at just like Pong. I mean, I look at everything as kind of what did this show give me, and I feel like it answered a lot of questions, and it gave me a game that I wasn't even expecting to play, possibly. So, I'm excited.
Cool. Great
Much
stuff.
love to you guys.
Thanks,
us.
Still. Hey,
All right,
everybody,
brother.
make sure you go
Later,
sub to
Steel.
Living Split Screen. I'm sure Pong's going to have a nice big talk about that on the
Please.
outro. But
Much love, guys.
thanks, Still. Have a good one, man.
Later, brother.
All right, that was going to be the next thing, though. That's a good, perfect segue, though, because I kind of wanted to wrap this whole thing up with like our overall, impression of the show, ratings. If there's something you'd like to see changed as well, or do you like this? Perfect. Just keep this going. So we'll start with 3-bit because 3-bit. Are you allowed to critique this thing? I mean, it's your fault if it's bad, right? Or I mean,
This
how
is
do
like
you-
grading his own homework
Right.
here.
What
I
could
get
you-
it.
what
A
could you have
plus
done-
plus.
What could you have done better, 3-bit?
Well, no, I think in terms of the show, like if you came out of the show expecting something that wasn't there, like I wanted
Hi-Fi Rush.
Starfield tease.
Yeah, there's a couple things, but like if you came to the show expecting like
Killer
Avowed, and
Instinct.
you're like, where is Avowed? And then you rate it
Rate it
rate it
lower.
low. Gosh, my brain. Rate it low
Wow.
based on that, then then I don't think you should have done that. But the formatting, I thought the team did a great job. In terms of the pacing and everything, I thought it was like a solid show. And that's how they should do it going forward. There was a lot of discussions on how they should have done the format and stuff behind the scenes and trying to figure that out. So getting to a place where I'm seeing the finality of it, it's like it turned out great. So they should just keep doing that show format going forward. I thought it was like an 8 to 8.5 for me.
Okay,
I
fair enough.
really liked it.
Yeah,
I thought Forza was a highlight. I really like Redfall, and like stuff like Minecraft and Hi-Fi Rush are like smaller games that are usually put in the back of your brain for a little bit, but you realize that those games might be a really big surprise for you. It's like just trying it out on Game Pass. So I think that even amps it up a little bit more for me.
Right on.
Yeah.
Solid scores. For sure. What about you, Fuzz? Like, where do you sit on it, man? Like, is it something you want to see him continue?
The format, I like everything that they did for this style of showcase. Obviously, E3 can always differ. What they've done in the past for E3 minus the 12-month thing, I like that for that type of show. But for directs, yeah, I hope they continue this from here forward as far as how they go. And then if they want to do the deeper dive, kind of like what they're doing with Forza tomorrow, do that as like the separate show or the extended show. Same thing with ESO and stuff. So kudos to them for taking criticism from the community and putting that in action. And yeah, I think this was a great show overall. I'm gonna just give it a solid 8.5. The only reason why it's not a 9 or better is no date for Forza, but I mean everything else they delivered on what they delivered above what I was expecting by doing the shadow drop, and everything else they delivered on what I would expect as far as release date, gameplay, a little bit more detail about the gameplay, some of the mechanics in the game. Yeah, this was a great show overall. Just missing one release date. That's it.
Right on. What about you, Psycho?
I give this a 3 because no, just kidding. No, I give it an.
Oh, you're one of
8.5
those
as well.
Okay.
No. I like I like the pacing of it. I'm with Fuzzy with the release date not being there for Forza. Wish I saw Steele's point with Redfall, how the gunplay wasn't as impactful as a shooter. But overall, shadow dropping that game that came out of nowhere, that was just that was amazing. Forza really shined well. It hoping that it still is a within the first 12 months deal that we will see it maybe around during E3 or even if it's still in the month of June, that's it's in the month, and I wouldn't mind if it was if it was like towards the end of the month, it's still there. 3 weeks or 2 weeks, it's not a huge deal, but hopefully it still comes out. And but yeah, everything else, it's just really cool. I can't wait. I got Hi-Fi Rush downloading right now. ESO looked really good. That made me want to jump in and play all that content, and having the additional content for free if you're not a premium member, which is really cool. So people, if you really like what you're playing, you know, it's you can, you know, it's $15 a month for the premium pass, but you know, it'll be the same thing with World of Warcraft when that comes to Xbox. That'll be probably the same thing. It'll probably be, you know, it's free to play, and then if you want that premium experience with the content, it'd be $15. But with the showcase, 8.5, liked it, good pacing, and I wish they continue it. If anyone Xbox, if you guys are listening, watching the show, continue this platform, continue this showing. Like it was great. We liked it. Good pacing. Don't need hosts to host it. You got the devs point of view was perfect. It was good. I liked it.
Right on.
8.5.
8.5. So we got, was that 3 8.5s so far? 3 8.5s?
Yeah.
4 actually. Yeah. Steel gave 8.5 also, right? So it's 4 8.5s. PTK. What do you got to say, man?
Sorry for the background noise a little bit, but ultimately it was
dishes or something.
No. It was a phenomenal show, man. I'm really thoroughly amazed and surprised at what was shown. I love the format. Please continue the format. Twice a year is great for me. Beginning of the year, end of the year sounds perfect. I know it's kind of difficult end of the year because you have the VGAs usually, so that might make it a bit more difficult. But somewhere fall-ish would be great to get another one of these just to get a highlight of like what the remaining year is going to look like, as well as maybe early next year. So I love the format. Hi-Fi Rush was a huge surprise for me. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of people streaming that game, because it's one of those kind of games that, you know, people are gonna go watch. It looks entertaining to watch somebody play. So don't be surprised if, you know, that might dominate Twitch for a couple days. Who knows? It might be that type of game that people enjoy. Minecraft, that game looked amazing. Once again, that did way more than I expected as far as the base building, resource gathering. You really got to work together. There is a single player mode, correct? I know you guys said campaign.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So that's awesome. You get both, best of both worlds. So I love that as well. Redfall, once again, I said it before the show. It was gonna show the best to me. Now I guess you could argue Forza kind of stole that, but Redfall looked amazing. I mean, it didn't sway me at all. I was already on board, and now I'm even more on board with the game. So I'm super excited. Love the direct format. Can't wait to get more information. I know we're getting some Forza stuff tomorrow, and then we're getting some ESO stuff right now, I believe, right? Isn't the
Correct.
following show on now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it ended though.
Oh, it ended? Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to hearing that. I know there was a bunch of stuff that they put out regarding Game Pass stuff during the show. So I'm going to be retweeting that stuff as well. So it's really exciting as an Xbox fan. Seeing them go this route going forward just makes everything so much better going into E3. It kind of clears the plate a little bit, right? So it kind of clears our palette, allows us to now focus on, okay, what are we going to see at E3 now? Some of these dominoes have been knocked down.
Nice. I love it, PTK. Everybody make sure to watch
what's
Shop
score?
Podcast. Oh, yeah. What's your score, PTK?
Oh, God, I mean, you got to ding it for the Forza no date, unfortunately. You know, you got to ding it for that. I'm going off grid here. I'm getting like 8.8.
Okay.
I'm going 8.8. Yeah.
We're on the Price is Right
scale here.
He's going
right.
$1, Bob.
Yeah. 8.8.
I'm going 8.8.
Hey, fair enough.
What was the previous bid?
Yeah, exactly.
501.
Kate had to step away, but I asked her for 1 to 10, and she said 8 for Redfall, and I don't give a shit about any of the other stuff. That's typical.
Sounds like Kate.
Yeah, that's
sounds like Kate.
just honest. She's just honest. 8 for Redfall, and I don't give a shit about any of the other stuff.
I was gonna say pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like it's like a 7 for me. Like the show overall was great. The setting was great. The show was great. The pacing was great. It's a 7, but there's no game that I have both legs over the fence. Like Redfall got 1 leg over the fence. Forza got 1 leg over the fence.
You're
Minecraft
not 2 legs over the fence on Forza Motorsport? Oh my god!
I'm just not that big of a racer person, so it's like,
okay, well,
yeah,
that's why I got
you
1
don't
leg
count
over.
then.
Like Minecraft, I got a leg and a thigh. So it's
No leg and a thigh. Was this Popeyes? I mean, like, what are we doing here?
Jasper, we know you aren't doing leg day, so that's a very thin thigh, by the way.
We did get a spotting of your girlfriend at the show, though.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And then it's like ESO, like I haven't played in like 5 years. I'm not like, it's cool, like it's a cool world, but like I'm not gonna jump back into it. So it's like that's where I'm like, everything's just a little over the fence. It's not all the way over the fence.
Jasper, you don't have to defend your 7 like
Yeah,
this. It's fine,
okay.
man. You can be the low man on the totem pole. That's fine.
You're allowed to be
always
wrong.
is.
Everyone is every once in a while.
You're not getting up on stage with Bob. I'm going to tell you that much, though, because you're off. But that's okay.
I mean, I've
You're not
second
going places.
I've second guessed doing our
No
FSP
Plinko for you.
FSP reviews just because Jasper keeps bringing the score down. You know,
Right.
It's because okay, you want everything to be a 9.5. It's like we can't have 25 game of the years.
We didn't have that here. Nobody gave it over
No.
a 9 yet.
No.
Steele said close to a 9. So
7.
I was the closest with the 8.8.
All right.
yeah, 8.8
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. Pong, what about you, man?
Yeah, in a vacuum, as I do all shows, I do them in a vacuum. I don't compare them to anything else. Again, I've said it all. Format's great. I went through each one of the games and what I thought about each one of them. So I give this a solid 8.5. I'm watching the Redfall.
Popular number.
Yeah, I'm watching the Redfall 4K right now on the OLED. And I mean, again, you guys, everybody that has the opportunity to go back and watch these shows at 4K.
Yeah.
60, it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. And again,
Oh, it
Redfall's the environment. This is an arcane game. Okay, flat out. If you're not into arcane, I hope you give this one a shot because it's going to be different with a much bigger world, more different environments. But honestly, the art direction isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea. This isn't going to be a game where you go, oh my god, I can tell this is current gen only. Like this is Xbox. It's not like that. That's not how Arcane does their stuff. So I understand why some people look at it and be like, whatever. But it looks phenomenal. The environments, all of this is just great. So yeah, I mean, with Forza, not getting a date, yeah, that's disappointing. Not totally unexpected from my point of view. Like I said, Forza's always been the one that I thought would be late. But overall, again, I got to give it a solid 8.5. I hope they continue forward with this format. The devs were fantastic in this. I thought they did a great job presenting each one of their games, and really did their job here. I mean, this is exactly what we wanted out of this show. This is what we've been asking Microsoft and Xbox to do for so long with their marketing. Do this kind of stuff, and they give us a little cherry on top with the Hi-Fi Rush Shadow Drop. So yeah, 8.5, solid, very solid.
Right on. Well, I guess that just leaves me. Y'all, you guys are way too low, man. I mean, this show, dude, Forza Motorsport alone, that eye candy. Oh my god, the reflections. They also confirmed 4K 60 with ray tracing. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, listen, Mav. The clown show's already on Twitter saying that this is CGI.
They can fuck themselves. They can go fuck themselves in the corner, and those guys can go and not play Forza Motorsport. I don't care. That game looks absolutely mind-blowingly glorious. The step up that we've had for Forza Motorsport between 2017 and the game coming out this year is absolutely huge. That's what you call a true next generational leap from game to game, and we're getting that. Again, they're hitting the marks as well, confirming 4K 60 with ray tracing. None of this sacrificing for ray tracing BS anymore. They're just giving it all with this. 500 cars, 20 plus environments as well, and we can expect that to grow over time. Man, Forza Motorsport, they hit it on the money. Everything I wanted to see. It was my most anticipated thing to watch at this show. Again, the only disappointment is no date. So that just makes me want to know when I'm going to play it. Redfall did nothing to dissuade me or persuade me. It just absolutely was what I expected it to be, which was enough for me already. I was already excited for Redfall because I've been following their other stuff that they've been putting out there. Absolutely, game looks glorious. I can't wait to go back and watch it in 4K as well. And then Minecraft Legends was much bigger, and I'm more anticipating that game than I thought I was going to be now. Much more strategy. You got the co-op elements in there. Like, it seems like it's all about base building and defense and then counteracting on offense. So this looks like up my alley 100%. So that the plus you got the ESO stuff, that actually considering me to go dive back in, giving me a carrot there as well. That was big. Shout out to Insane Cakes. I saw him in the chat earlier saying that he said the ESO stuff was perfect. I'm assuming you may have had something to do with that, Insane Cakes, but shout out to you and the
some of his animations were in there,
and the
cool.
ESO team for the work that you did putting that on. I thought it showed really well, and it's considering me diving back in, man. I gotta say, I never really gave Elder Scrolls Online too big of a chance because I was more into that single player Elder Scrolls style of game. But with this much more content now, and like, I don't know, man, it's looking pretty sharp. So with that, am I missing any games? Those are 4. Yes. Then we got the Shadow Drop. To actually have a show like this and actually get a Shadow Drop, that may not be like the most biggest AAA, most looking forward to thing in the world out there, but to actually have a game that we kind of heard teased with leaks and stuff, and it's just like new take on something. It looks like to me it's like a Sunset Overdrive rhythm style game, right? Like, and that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. To actually come out with that day and date of the reveal to the world, that's a huge get. And if you take this in a bubble, right? This was an amazing show. I have to say, I want them to continue this going forward. Yes. 9.5. It would have been it would have been a 10. It would have been.
I told you I have to offset Matt game of the year.
It would have been a 10 if we got the Forza date.
What?
If we got the Forza Motorsport date and the Starfield deep dives in 2 weeks announcement, it would have been a 10. But just not getting one date out of all the others and not getting the Starfield deep dives coming in, I can't knock what they showed us for that, right? They showed us,
no, you can't.
They showed us so much amazing things. So I think for me, like because the date, I think that puts things into question about when we're getting Forza. That's the only aspect there where it takes it from a 10 to a 9.5. But man, I'm pumped. I loved what they did. I think they need to keep this format going forward. And I feel like we will probably get this format again at some point. Question is when, maybe for the second half lineup, maybe later in like August, September, something like that. After a couple months after E3, maybe we'll see something like that. Maybe October. I don't know when we'll get it, but they gotta space things out enough. Maybe they do one of these at E3 as well to put an extra focus on the games coming sooner, right? So we'll see.
Sometime around that
because they did 2 shows last year, so maybe this is like their second show for E3.
Yeah, that's what exactly. They could do like a E3 where they show like you don't need the whole 12-month plan anymore if you're just having these dev directs every like 6 months or so. You
like
know
whatever's
what I mean?
coming soon out after E3.
Right, that could replace that.
Yeah.
And have E3 to reveal some more bigger things that get us all even more excited. Because if it comes out to where we actually do get Starfield this first half, they're coming to E3 this year with a clean slate. Right?
Yeah, with nothing on the table.
Right.
So we got to have a lot of reveals. You know what I mean? So
I'm watching the 4K Forza. How much internal hatred that's never spoken from other devs for Turn 10 is that there has to be. Like if they come out and they nail 4K 60,
it's so good that our games look shit.
Right. Or God, now gamers are going to expect this out of every game, even if it doesn't make sense. Like they got it. There's got to be a lot of developers out there, not just Polyphony, but a lot of developers out there that just go, oh God, here we go again. Turn 10 is going to smash it out of the park. Now expectations are going to be bigger than ever. Oh God, I hate them.
Polyphony is so disconnected though.
Yes.
Like they don't listen to their fans or their community that much, but you're right. There's definitely some closed door meetings where they're like, God.
Well, they showed up at what Forza was it? Was it Forza 5 that they showed up and took notes?
Yeah.
It was one of the demonstrations that they took notes. They actually sat in the front row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it looks gorgeous. Oh, everybody go watch this stuff in 4K.
I'm watching it right now, and that close up to the blue GT.
Yeah.
Holy that blue paint. Yeah. And that, oh my God.
You can see the orange
You
peel.
can see the paint.
Yeah.
The orange feel, yo. It is fucking insane.
3-bit, when's it coming out, bro? Come on. Answer me, you son of a bitch. Come on.
When it's ready.
He hasn't finished
All right, no.
some of the stuff.
All right, that's fair enough. You're Stonewall. Can't get anything out of you. Well, everybody, I think it's going to wrap it up, though, for this co-stream. I appreciate everybody who has tuned in to the stream. I appreciate the Iron Lords for hitting us with the raid on the after show. Man.
Shout out to all the
Iron Lord
from the Iron Lords.
podcast is absolutely amazing. I love those guys, like family over there as well. And if you guys don't know where to find us, we're about to give you a whole big long rundown because we got a lot of outros to do here. But there's a lot of awesome people in this community, and y'all came through for us today to watch the co-stream with us, and appreciate all the support and everything you guys do for Fun Speculation here. More shows this week. Tomorrow, Pong, we got PM the PM, so we'll be doing that.
Oh, yeah, we'll let the dust settle and kind of get our thoughts together. Yeah.
Xbox Ultimate on Friday and back on FSP on Monday. And but I might stream Hi-Fi Rush tonight after Boom's show. I might give that a go. But let's get everybody out here. PTK Blam, tell everybody about the Shop Podcast, what you got going on over there, and what you have for this week.
Well, first and foremost, man, thank you for having me on. I don't get to do this enough, so shout out to everybody who came out and supported. Please support FSP and all the affiliates, all the awesome people here on the panel on a regular basis, and everybody that tunes in. You guys are amazing. But once again, you guys know where to find us Saturday evenings at the Shop Podcast. It's you guys are part of our family here at FSP. We share a lot of resources, I'd like to say, with Pong and Fuzz. But yeah, catch us there Saturday. 6 p.m. AZ time, 8 p.m. EST. So we'll have a great show lined up. Obviously, this week's show is going to be pretty much about this developer direct. So we'll go ahead and get that, let that monkey out the cage right now. So, but yeah, shout out to everybody. I had a ball. Definitely can't wait to do this again. Looking forward to E3. Looking forward to Starfield stuff soon, right, Paul? I mean, we'll get into that. I'm not going to reset the show. I'm not going to reset the show by asking that question. So
listen, it's the big shadow that's creeping. It's coming. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. So hopefully we'll see that soon. But man, I had a ball. Got to do this again sometime soon. Thank you for everybody coming out, man. Had a great time.
Yeah, thanks, BTK. 3-bit. I guess you're a guest right now. I don't know. Like you've been away for so long. Like I don't know, man. It's like
he's a part timer.
Yeah, part-time.
He's like me on Xbox Factor.
It's like a part-time speculator. Thanks for being here, bro. When you could, and tell everybody what you got going on. I know you're not making as much content right now, but maybe you'll get back to that soon.
Yeah, really good being here. There's like several shows where I was like, I had an opinion on something, and I'll be on the chat like, because I couldn't be in the shows and stuff. It really sucked, but the muzzle is somewhat off. Like my work on Fable and stuff is done. And I did not want to really do Forza stuff. So right now I'm just back to commercial stuff, commercial work.
Yeah.
So I'm actually really happy about that. I've seen the game dev side, and those teams are amazing. But this is just
like making ducks.
Yeah, I love animating some ducks for Affleck and doing that stuff. So, but no, I really appreciate being here. Iron Lords, you guys are awesome. I didn't even know that was a feature on YouTube.
I got to figure out how they did that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, but great being here. Love you all. I'll see you in the next show.
Right on, bro. Let's see. Kate's away still. Psycho, what about you, man?
What happened? No. What a great show. Thanks, 3-bit. It was a pleasure to see you come on today. It's been a while, and hopefully we'll see you in the near future. Chat, what an amazing showcase that was. We got almost a lot of check marks checked, except for the release date for Forza. Other than that, great surprise by Hi-Fi Rush. Can't wait. You can find me everywhere. Psychonauts 8. You can find me here on Mondays, FSP, and on Fridays as Xbox Ultimate at 10. And thank you, and enjoy. Have a great day. Thank you.
All right, Fuzz, what about you, man? What you got going on this week?
Oh, just thank you for having me on. It was awesome being on here with you guys. For this week, I think Mr. Boomstick's going to do something tomorrow on the vlog stuff, as far as like a revisit of this show or revisit of the developer direct. Look forward to Xbox Ultimate on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern time right here on this channel. The Shop Podcast on Saturday on PTK Blam's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. FSP Monday right back here on this channel at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, whatever else we have as far as upcoming news and whatnot. But thank you so much for having me on. This Director Develop live stream was pretty cool.
Director Develop, yeah, it was really cool. No, thanks, Fuzz. I appreciate you, man. Jasper, the Debbie Downer gave this amazing show a 7.
You all act like that's a fucking 3.
Hey, listen,
like
we know what
Forspoken.
games that get 7s are. They're garbage, right,
Like
Jasper?
Forspoken, man. You gave this a Forspoken. You gave the developer director Forspoken. It's 2 points away.
Anyway, yo, check it out. Jasper, Master Jasper on YouTube. You know what? FSP Monday night, 10 o'clock, right here on this channel. Check it out. Just a special Wednesday stream because the direct, and then we're gonna come back right here Friday, Xbox Ultimate with 10 o'clock, and we're going to talk about all the Xbox shit. We're going to go over the show again, probably.
Who's this guy?
What the fuck, Chat?
Are you done?
I'm yes, for sure.
Okay.
He's like, sure. I got more, but I'll hold
yeah,
back.
That's fine. Thanks, Jasper. Appreciate you. Hopefully you get to play your Forspoken game soon.
Yeah, I tried it like 5 minutes ago. It didn't work.
Oh my god, that's so weird, man. They're like, fooled you. You're not gonna actually be able to play this on Xbox PC. Pong Soul.
Yes, sir.
Drop down you got about 10 minutes here. Let's go.
Yep. Let's go. What a great show. Everybody. Shout out to the Iron Lords again, first and foremost, for sending over all their people. Again, everybody that's stuck around here, appreciate you just dropping in and saying hi. Again, that's huge. We love those guys over there. But all of you here, my friends and my extended family, what a great day. Again, this allows me to be the big kid. Yeah, I had some work stuff going in the background, so I wasn't fully, but I'm going to watch this whole thing back at 4K 60. But what a great day to be here. This is what gaming's all about, on top of just playing the games. It's getting excited for this stuff. This is why we all do what we do here in the podcasting world and content creation. It's because we have a passion for it, and we got to see a lot of great stuff today. And again, to get a surprise with a shadow drop, which is old school, it's just not done that much anymore, is, man, again, the cherry on top to this whole thing. So this developer direct was exactly what we've been asking for, and we got it, and they delivered. So what a great day to be here with all of you, and appreciate you. Nothing but love and respect. You can find me Pong Soul on Xbox, Pong Soul on Twitter, as always. Tomorrow night, right back here on this channel. Thursday nights, it's PM in the PM. Pong and Mav in the PM. I get to take the captain's chair. We run a much tighter ship when me and Mav are going that night. So be there, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Central Time. Like we said, we're going to let the dust settle. I'm going to rewatch it again, 4K 60. Give our thoughts, and we're going to talk a lot more topics as well, because we talk everything gaming, and there has been some news this week around our excitement having to do with this developer direct. So we're going to talk all that tomorrow night right here. Again, PM in the PM, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Central Time. Friday nights, Xbox Ultimate. We go left, we go up, we go down, we go sideways, we go every which way possible, but we talk gaming news, we laugh a ton. You never know what's going to come out of our mouths on a Friday night. So be there, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central Time, right here, Fun Speculations channel. Then Saturday mornings, my brother from another Steel Rain, who had to leave early, but, go find him. Steel Rain. The T is a 7, as he likes to say. You can go find him. Just Google search him. You'll find him. He's the only one out there with that name. But he and I do our Saturday morning show, Living Split Screen. We are on mission 3K this year. We're on our way to 1K. Got to be there every Saturday morning. We go live, raw, and uncut. We get your day started. 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central Time, 3+ hours. So all you Iron Lord fans who are still in here, listen. Those guys do 4. Guess what? Steel and I do 4+ on a regular basis every Saturday morning, just the two of us. We get the chat involved. It's a great time.
Facts.
Jump in, jump out. It's fun. So be there. Living Split Screen. Split Screen's all one word. And then Saturday nights, like Fuzzy said, it is the Shop Podcast, the best way to end your Saturday night over on PTK Blam's channel. Of course, Blam's there. He's the host. Fuzzy, even though he skipped out last week. A rare skip for Fuzzy, I
Yeah,
tell you.
nice.
But he will be back, and I will be there. And we usually have a guest too. So show up Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time for the Shop Podcast. Listen, everybody, it's the golden age of gaming, people. So please go enjoy it. Never a better time to be a gamer than right now. Get out there, play what you love what you play, and I'm going to talk to you real soon, tomorrow night, in fact. And you might see me on Primetime Gaming tonight if I can get out of work. So maybe I'll show up and surprise Boom.
Yeah.
Talk to you all later. Mav, where can everybody find you, sir?
Tonight, Double Barrel Gaming, hanging out with Boom and his chat and panel talking about this Dev Direct. That's in like 2 hours, I think. And besides that, we got, like these guys said, all these other shows. You know, they ran through PM to PM, Xbox Ultimate FSP. I already ran through it earlier. And game streams. Tonight I might stream some Hi-Fi Rush if I have time. And if not, maybe some this weekend. But it's been real, everybody. What a way for Xbox to kick off this year, right? I feel like this is not only the kickoff for Xbox's year, I feel like this is the kickoff for the new era of Xbox with this Developer Direct. I feel like this is signaling the future of what we can expect from them, as well as some surprises were actually at this show. So that's an amazing thing, and I can't wait to see what else we got in store for us and play some of these damn games. Let's go, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks again for all the support, and take it easy. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, follow Caitlin on TikTok, Caitlin_fancy.
Oh my God.
Peace.
She is going to
No
kill
supper
you.
for you.